Let's say we believe in. Hi, girlies. Hi, queens. Happy motherfucking Wednesday, girls. How are you, bestie? I'm so glad y'all picked up. I'm literally gonna start treating this like FaceTime, you guys. Honestly, I know that whatnot. The last time I came on, you guys, I made a video about this on TikTok. Shout out if you followed me on TikTok recently. I've seen a few of you pop in. I'm excited. I do not have any sequin tops. I'll show you the one that I do have. But somebody in my last one, I was like, stop talking and sell the clothes. You can leave, sir. That's not what we do around here. You're obviously new here. It was like, yeah. Hi, Baze. Hi. Shannon. Hi, everybody. No, we yap it. That's what I said. I said, oh no. I said, oh, you are definitely new. Baby, if you don't like a yapper, to the left, to the left. I'll show you the top that I have that's kind of sequiny, babe. Hi, girls. Hi. Okay. We have a large, like, mix today of randomness. The only top that I have today, oh my god, that actually has sequins on it, y'all, is this one. It's a little Armani one, and I'll show you the little sequins you can see. Can you see them? Because they're like baby sequins. She's so cute, you guys. She's a little Armani, like grungy zip girl, and she zips all the way open. Oh, I think she's so cute. You can see she's a very thin mesh, which I love. Very slinky, like grungy Y2K. And she says Armani in the front. So you could obviously tie her if you wanted, but yeah, she's my fave. I think this is so freaking cute. Here's her vibe. There you go. It's Armani in the front, and then it just says the little exchange right here. But such a cute little grungy, like slouchy sweater. It is a very thin knit too, you guys. You can see, but that's the only thing I have today that has sequins. So thank you for asking. But yeah, no, not a ton of sequiny girls today. But I hope you guys are having a good week. Let me turn my light down a little bit. I feel like when it gets a little too, you know the vibes, like blown out. There we go. Better lighting. Anyway, girls. Okay. Today's vibe, mystery pulls, mix of items, all Y2K kind of 90s style vibes. So that is the gag for today. $7 to or $12 starts. What else was I going to say? Bookmark the upcoming shows. Follow me on Instagram / TikTok. And I think that's pretty much it, girls. Let's get into it. Let's get into the rack. Yes, I have more, I would say, small today than extra small. I don't know if I have any extra small, but we'll go through, let's just go from front to back, I guess. I think that would be easy. Yes. Oh my gosh, I love it. Wait, I see your picture, Rachel. Stop. I love that name, dude. I'm sad. Hello. Okay, first top, y'all. Cutesy little baby tee. I wanted to keep this so bad, but there's just no way it was gonna fit my chest. She's so cute. Oh, you guys, I miss you too. If I'm being really real, I feel like I've been low-key going through it. So I'm like, I don't know, you guys get it. Like when your personality is not shining, you're like, do I want to go on live and have to yap? Like if I'm not giving the energy, probably not. So I've just been kind of avoiding it. I've been avoiding going live, you guys. It's been like 5 days, but I'm getting back on my motherfucking Zoom. So trust me, I'm coming back. But I don't know. Do you guys feel that way? I feel like my personality goes in ebbs and flows. Thank you. Thank you so much. Dude, I literally just did some skincare today, a little blush. My skincare's been skinning. It's been good. Beans is like little scratches. Remember when he's fucked me up? Me too. It's going away, you guys. So I'm actually really happy about it. Thank God. Dude, I know, but also like bills, work, you know? That's something actually I was gonna say this, and I promise I'm gonna have another seller chat. I might do it today because I get a little wild hair up my ass on days that I do go on, and I'm like, let me just stay on. If you're going to do this full time, be prepared that it's like a constant grind. So there's really not a lot of rest and recharge. Like you constantly have to be sourcing, looking, especially on this platform, because the girls want the goods. And I'm not complaining. I feel like a lot of girls ask me like how to be successful, how to do this. And it's like, baby, it is a full-time job. Like you think a 9 to 5 is full-time? Whatnot will show you that you can work harder. And I think not enough people say that. Like literally, yes. I'm like, Jenna, you get it. Especially if you are like Jenna or Val, Urban Cowgirl, Pal Cielo, etc., who do like really curated, take pictures of every item, measure every item, upload your store. Like it is genuinely a grind. A grind. So I think people don't necessarily get it. But that wasn't the point of this live. We will definitely do a live. Maybe we'll end this one with just like yapping and talking. But yeah, I've been thinking about that a lot lately. It really is. I'm trying not to let myself burn out, but there's also like an in between where I'm like, well, if you do this, like we all have bills. We all have to pay bills. So although it's like fun and I get to thrift, I'm like, the bills still do be coming, girls. So think about that. Think about that. Okay, y'all. Let's start with this first top. I'm just gonna go through the rack basically in order. This job is for real morning tonight. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. And on like the weekends. Like I see some. I was talking to Erica, Palciella Vintage. She was talking about this. I think she's actually live right now. But she had said something like the other day. She's like, yeah, I drove 8 hours the other day to like go see the storage, whatever. And it's like sometimes it really is a gamble too. And it's like 8 hours, bitch. 8 hours. Yeah, that would hurt. That would hurt. Okay, y'all. First thing is such a cutie. Latitude is the little top. I love this tag. I think that's so cute. I have no idea in the size. The little tag underneath is really bucked, but I think this is like a small, you guys. She's so cute. I love like these little Asian inspired print little tanks. I love the back. So we're running everything today, y'all. I'm gonna do it basically in order of the rack. I'm gonna measure, grab a drink, grab a coffee. Let's yap. So we're kind of chilling. I hope, let me turn the music up so you guys can hear it too. But I have a lot of updates for you guys. I have so many life updates. Oh my God. I hope you guys like them. Sometimes I'm like, damn, I just be spilling my business and yammering on live. Okay, she's definitely a small, y'all. 15 and a half to about 18. So small could fit a medium. She is stretchy. She's like one of those really good, like nylon, kind of like ribbed girls. Does that make sense? Like she's a really stretchy cutie. Okay, first little run of the day, girls. Get her for a steal. I'm gonna run the tops and everything for 7. If you need her, she's running Miss Cutie. Thank you so much, Sky of Fly. She is so good, dude. Look at the details. I love these. I feel like this with like a little denim skirt is just so cute. I've lately been in such a like little top skirt mood. Thank you. And thank you for your first purchase, dude. Welcome to Rich Girl Vintage. I love that. Please let me know in the chat how you found me. Did you just find me from the For You page? I'm so curious. Thank you. Dude, no, Phoebe from Charmed would definitely wear it. That's actually a show. I'm afraid to admit this on the internet. I've never seen Charmed, you guys. I think I need to watch it. I feel like I've been seeing it a lot. Do I need to watch it? Wait, T. I'm like, do I need to watch her? Okay, next, another little swap. Oh my God. But usually bartending, so can't watch the whole life. Oh my gosh, stop. I have to just for the fashion. See, that's what I feel like. I mean, Sex in the City, I think you should watch for many reasons, but obviously the fashion, so good. Okay, Charmed, I'm gonna need to see. I've heard about it a lot, like because of the actresses, but I've never sat down to watch it. Putting it on my list, girls. Okay, this next little Poochie-esque, you guys, the pattern, the slinkiness, the little strap with the little detail. It is so freaking cute, you guys. This is a little Euro vintage moment. This is her tag. She's marked a size small. Naf. I don't know. I don't know if I'm saying it incorrectly, but yeah, she's a little paper tag girl. This is what she looks like. She's gray, if you can see, and then obviously like a really light baby pink. Very Poochie-esque, very coquette. This is like a nylon and spandex, and then obviously this is a little satin ribbon that you can undo. So cute, you guys. She's marked as small, and I think she's giving honestly small, maybe small medium. Small to small medium, but she's the cutesy little, this is such a little summer top. Okay, 15 and a half, you guys, to 18. So same as the last, hi, Vale. Same as the last top, babe. 15. You would love this, Vale, because of the little Poochie vibes and the little ribbon detail. Anyway, this side is the same, you guys, but yeah, size small. 15 to 18 fit to fit. She's running if you do need her. This cutie little Poochie moment. She is a true, like, almost khaki. And then, oh, perfect. You can see the color a little better here because it is kind of a greenish khaki and then a cute little pink delicate vibe. Okay, y'all, let's continue onward. Should we do a crazy one? This one, it was so hard for me not to keep. You guys know I love a sexy little black tie front moment, but you guys, look at the back, y'all. Look at the back, y'all. That is so like cavalli coated. This with like a sexy pair of jeans or like a cutie little skirt. I just feel like it's so cute. So it's a screen print tiger. It reminds me, if you guys are real OGs, you'll remember this. Do you remember that one like 90s style tiger print top that I had and it had like the two dermal eyes? Girls, this reminds me so much of that. Again, that was probably like 10 shows ago. So if you do remember that, you're a real OG. But yeah, this is a very similar print to that. It is one of those little tie front blouses. So you can see here, it just unties. You could wear it open, obviously, but I'm pretty sure it's like meant to be tied here in the front. So cute, you guys. I will, on the last top, I'll rerun her for you if you need her. Here. You swipe at the bottom, if that makes sense. So here, I'll start the auction, and then at the bottom, you can bid if you want her. But it's for this top. So if you do want her, thank you, Queen. I sometimes forget, like, I think when you're on Whatnot a lot, you assume everybody is, but there's probably so many new people. Size small, guys, if you want this cutie. Thank you so much, Elena. Thank you for your purchase. Welcome to Whatnot, girl. Welcome to Whatnot. Check your payment, my love, in your payment settings for your top. But yeah, I always forget sometimes how new people are. So if you need help with things, let me know, girls. I feel like people, like so many people are finding out about Whatnot day to day. Do you guys feel that way too? Like in your personal life? I feel like sometimes, yeah, right? I'm almost like, damn, I kind of need to do stuff like that because I feel like there are so many new people. Thank you, Elena. I see that it was fixed. And it's interesting. Yes, I see it everywhere. Oh my God, Jenna, you're like literally so right. Crazy. Oh, I was doing the other one. Let me do the other one first. At the same time too, it's overwhelming. Yes. I kind of agree. It's so interesting, but I never check. Let me know if you're a seller on here. Please tell me if you're different. I actually never check to see who's live. Like I really don't. I don't know. Is there an ambassador program? I'm like, wait, Jenna, spill the tea. Spill the tea. Oh, okay. See, okay, exactly the same. Oh my God, you guys. I literally swear that just laid on my lip. I feel the same way. I heard about it through word of mouth, and now I feel like I'm seeing it everywhere on TikTok and stuff. But yeah, y'all, I really did not know about that. Interessante. But I have started to see all the TikTok ads and stuff, so we know it's coming, which I think is good. Like, it's good for people to be on the app. Okay, guys, this is a little vintage Say Anything. She is paper tag. She has her beautiful back. This is adjustable AF, you guys, because again, it is like a tie front blouse. So I'll take measurements, but I want to say like resting, it's at like 16 and it literally can stretch to like 20. So she's highly adjustable. If you need her, she's running this gorgeous little tie front top. So sexy, so cute. Y'all get it. Y'all get it. I was going to say, the girls are going to understand this. Such a good top, you guys. Crazy. Very, very, I don't even know. You could also wear it backwards. Wait, girls, you could wear it backwards if you want to. I feel like that would actually be so cute. Wait, I'm onto something. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, Queen. You actually could. Wait, dead ass. And have the back be tied. Wait, girls. And have the back be like an open tie. Oh my God. Wait, sorry. My brain just like literally freaked the fuck out. Girl, you got a good one, honey. Thank you so much also for your purchase. I was really, really tempted to keep that one because you guys know I love a tiger. You know I love a little sexy moment. But I'm manifesting God will bless me again. So thank you so much, Queen. Again, I appreciate you. All right, y'all, let's continue on. Let's continue. I've been trying, like even today, I'm gonna try to thrift a little bit more. I've been trying to like diversify, y'all. If you're in Texas, okay, I'm so excited you loved it. Girl, the funny thing is the Missonis were not really selling. I've had both Missoni tops. Thank you, my love. I really appreciate it. I've had both those Missoni tops for like almost a year, literally. I was like, wait, are people not into Missoni anymore? Because it low-key goes for money. So I was a little bit surprised, but I've always loved Missoni as like a personal. So I don't know. I am in Texas, y'all. I am in Dallas. I'm in Dallas, Texas, girl. Where are you? If you're also in Texas. That's what I'm saying. I love it. I love, love, love. No, Miss Sony has always been that girl. Honey, if you want to go thrifting, Sky, I'm like, let me know. If you want to do a thrifting road trip, actually, let me put that out there. If you are in the Dallas Fort Worth area and or close, like the Oklahoma Queen, I'm down because I feel like people do really drive and like go to thrift. I really haven't tried that. Like the farthest I go to is Fort Worth, but I feel like I should make like a little trip and try to maybe expand my horizons because I'm gonna be so dead ass with you guys. It has been a little tough lately, so. Okay, yeah, girl, you used to live super close by then. Denton's like maybe 40 minutes from me. It's really not that far. 30, 40. Because I'm in the Addison area. So I live in Addison in North Dallas. But yeah, I just feel like I need to. I don't know. It seems like all the girlies do that. Like, I don't know. Do you road trip? If you're a seller on here, do you road trip for money? Or for, I mean, I guess it is for money, but for clothes to like then resell? Yeah, right? I feel like Denton does. Denton does. I have yet to do it, and I really think I might. Like, I've seen people go down to Houston because I've never been to Houston. I don't, but want to. Girl, me. Yes, I will do more going out tops and tanks. I have a few more. So we're gonna just go through. I'm going through the rack in order, y'all, but I will promise I will start running. So this is a very gorgeous, like crushed velvet. Such a beautiful little tank, you guys. I believe this is a size large. This is what the brand looks like. Yeah, see, I always will go. If I'm out somewhere, you guys, I will go. So she's a size large. She's from the brand Love Match. A little cutie crushed velvet like moment. You can see she's a low back as well. I just haven't really done it yet. Maybe because I'm still so new to Dallas. I just moved here in January, so it's very fresh. So I was kind of just exploring the area, but I do realize like you kind of do have to differentiate because I've been going to kind of my same like handful of good thrifts, but I don't know, y'all. All right, pit to pit 17 to 20, you guys. So medium to large, probably best fit for a medium. If you're interested, she's running this gorgeous little crushed velvet. She's so unique, you guys. The material is so soft as well. And then the back, you can see she's a little bit lower in the back. So such a cute little tank. Thank you, my love. Hi, Kayla, also. Hi, babe. I didn't see you pop in, but I'm happy that I did. Hello, queen. Thank you for your purchase, boo. So yeah, I think I'm gonna do it, girls. Y'all are convincing me. Y'all are convincing me because I think it might be time just to like explore. But again, another piece to the whatnot puzzle, girls. Another piece to the whatnot puzzle. I think you have to learn. Like you do have to do. It's almost a lot of like physical work. If you're a seller, tell me if you agree with me. Because it is like very physical. It's very physically demanding. Cece, what up, babe? Hi, Jan, as well. Okay, yes, let's do some large XL pieces. I do have some large and XL today. Also, side note, I was gonna mention this, you guys. I do have this gorgeous Zimmerman dress. I'm going to be measuring her and putting her in the buy it now of my profile here on Whatnot. So if you're interested in her and you would like her, obviously she will be a higher ticket because she is Zimmerman. I did obviously like this is a personal, so I paid up for her. But you guys will get her at a great deal. Like she won't be more than like $200-300. And I paid almost $1,000 for this dress. So if you're interested in this beauty, we will have her. I just wanted to make a note of that because I've had some of you guys message me. So she will be available in the buy it now very soon, i.e. today. Okay, queens. I have a large, extra large request. I don't have a ton of that today, so I'm just going to show quickly what I do have. This is a beautiful, brand new with tags, INC San Francisco top. She is marked in extra large. You can see the material is like this gorgeous, almost like tinsel cotton material. I do have some extra small today, queen. Again, she is new with tag, but she's just like the perfect little slouchy tank. She's marked in extra large, you guys. I would say she's probably, let me measure her because she's stretchy as hell, y'all. She is a little spandex and polyester girl. Okay, her pit to pit resting, y'all, is a 20, and then she stretches to 24, 25. So definitely good for a large, I would say, up to like a 2XL. If you do need her, I'm going to run her. I'm running everything today, of course. But yes, best fit for a large up to a 2XL. This gorgeous little tinsel red moment piece. Very cute for the summer. Very fluffy, very slinky. Extra large to 2XL, y'all. This is the first one that I have. And then I think I have one other XL moment. Please hold. Okay, yes. This is the other extra large top that I have. Oh, I'm getting some dust on me. She is this gorgeous little jersey ribbed moment. She's a little off the shoulder. This was actually a personal of mine, but I don't wear her enough because I think it's just my boobs. Let's be honest. If you have big boobs, I feel like you don't really wear like off the shoulder stuff because I think of the way it cuts, it makes my boobs look saggy. Anyway, let me know if you agree. But yes, this little jersey ribbed off the shoulder. Here's her little brooch. It is like actually sewn into the top, so it does stay, which is cute. And then she's just a little quarter sleeve. She is marked a size XL, you guys. Here's her brand. So these are the only two XL pieces I have in today's collection. I will run them both. Let me measure her really quick. And then we'll keep on keeping on. We'll keep on the rack, y'all. Because we have so many crazy cute Y2K pieces today. Okay. You guys, her pit to pit is 20 to 23. So best fit for a large up to an XL. If you're interested in her, she's running this gorgeous little off the shoulder moment. Again, she's a little ribbed, like Jersey girl. Super cute. Just a black ribbed off the shoulder girl. And then this is what the back looks like. So she's just a simple black ribbed girl. And those are the only two XLs I have. But I appreciate you asking, queen. Okay, moving on with the beginning of the rack. We're back. Okay. Next piece, girls. I believe this is a size small, maybe a size medium. It's a little vintage Be Darling girl. It did have its tag. You can see cut out from the bottom, but it's honestly just a simple little mesh fairy top vibe. You can see, I feel like this is the perfect little going over something top, like super simple, super cutesy. Obviously, she's a see-through mesh. And then I really just love the sleeves. Like the sleeves are really what made it for me. Look at how cute they are, you guys. Look at the slit of them. These cutesy little like butterfly fairy sleeves. I think they're so cute. Okay, again, her paper tag was cut. So let me measure her. She's giving small, maybe could fit up to a medium. Yeah, she's 15 up to about an 18. So small to medium. She is like a bit iridescent. I hope you can see her, but it's like slightly, oh, there you go. She has a little bit of iridescence to her. She's so cute, you guys. Okay. If you need her, she's running. Guys, you're going to freak the out when you see the dresses I have. She is running if you need her. This gorgeous little mesh moment. Very simple to throw over something. Like, I feel like even to put it over a little dress, a little skirt, just a really gorgeous little moment. Marked a size small, y'all. Small, maybe medium. We'll bring her back out. I feel like she's too good to not be seen, is giving the nanny. That's what I'm saying. I don't know. I just don't think she would fit me. I need to, if I was to keep her, I would have to sew in the sides because I like a more like fitted top. This is a little wrap top from Armani. I think it's Armani. I want to say it's Armani. Y'all tell me, okay? I'm going to show you the tag. You let me know what it says. Is it? Can you see the tag? Hopefully you guys can see it. Anyway, I'm like, y'all tell me, bestie. But yeah, I love like a little wrap top. I feel like it's just so easy and cute. I bought this for like $5 from the thrift the other day. And she will literally never leave my collection. Like I buy such simple, just good quality pieces. But yeah, I don't know. Thank you, Queens. If I find another one, y'all know it's yours. Y'all know it's yours. Okay, Queens, we're going to keep going. Next top, very interesting, very cute. I love the pattern. I love the fairy vibes of it. You guys, look at how gorgeous this is. First of all, how asymmetrical it is at the bottom. Look at these sleeves. They are slit all the way up. They have this gorgeous little opening. Like, stop. I feel like this is just such a slay. So it's ruched in the bust, as you can see. And then obviously it's very fairy asymmetrical on the bottom. And then both sleeves, again, slit all the way up the side. So your arm will just be out. They're very fairy, very like cutesy top. This with like some white capris, I feel like would eat down, or even just like some little shorts. I feel like you could wear this so simply. I love just this pattern. It's so interesting. Here's the tag, y'all. This is what she looks like. So cute. So she's marked a size small. I feel like it's kind of giving a size small, but she is made out of nylon and spandex, so she's definitely very stretchy. Okay, breasting fit to fit is 15, and then she stretches to about 18. So small or a medium. Small or medium, if you need her, guys, get this crazy cutie little fairy top. Again, look at the sleeves. There's the craziest little Y2K sleeve moment. Best fit for a small or a medium, girls. Such a cutie little top. I love her. Guys, we hate her. Stop. She's so cute. The ruching on the bust. I feel like on this will just slay. Such a crazy little top. Okay, y'all, we have a few other little pieces, and I'll show some dresses too, because I did find a few dresses for today's show. You guys know I am always going to deliver a lacy, sexy moment. If you know anything about my personality, you know I think this is probably half of it. I love this top. So the last show that I did, which is funny, I think I had the same top, but it was in black. It was like very similar by Moda International. And then I found this one. I was like, God loves me. Little Moda International, size medium, made in Korea. Just a gorgeous purple. I feel like this color of purple, you guys. On like lacy little moments. I love the lace detail at the bottom of the sleeve. I just think it's so cute. Obviously, it is unlined, so you could wear it with like a little bralette or something. It is just so cute. This is what the back looks like as well. And then obviously it does have the lace. No, literally. Obviously, it does have the lace at the bottom too, which I just like the lace hem. Super sexy on. Again, it is like a nylon blend. You can see it's obviously a wrap top, so it'll just fit so sexy and cute. Okay, she's marked a size medium, y'all. I honestly need to wear like not black. I feel like I wear black every day, which is so funny because I do love colors and patterns. Like, am I okay? True size medium. It looks like she's about 17 to 20 pit to pit. 17 to 20 pit to pit, y'all. If you need her, she's running this little cutie patootie. And again, I feel like on crazy. Like, look at how she'll sit. Thank you so much for your bid, queen. She's just such a beauty. Medium to a large, girls. This gorgeous little lace moment. Thank you again, queen. I know you're gonna rock her down. You guys, I put this in the show notes too, but I always forget to mention it. If you tag me in your pictures, it washed me out. That makes sense. No, seriously. I feel like certain colors do. Low key, I think I'm gonna upload some of my pictures to ChatGPT and have them do a color analysis. Has anyone done anything like that? Because I really want to know what like season I am. I don't really know what season I am for clothes. And obviously, I can't fly to Japan tomorrow. Thank you, Mandu, for the raid. Hi, girlies. I'm going to do that later. Wait, T. I love it. No, I'm telling you, I'm going to do that. Because I've wanted to do one of those color analysis, but I don't live in fucking Japan. I'm like, I haven't traveled there yet. Because I do really want to go to Tokyo, y'all. But it's just not on the cards yet, girls. Okay, let's continue on. Let's do a dress. Let's do a dress. Oh my God. No, seriously. I would be horrified. You know when people say, I actually said this the other day. I am so happy that I'm gonna expose the shit out of myself right now. I'm okay with that. Be vulnerable today. Yes, tag me in your stuff because you can get the discount code. I would be horrified if you could see people's ChatGPT history. If mine was exposed, scary. And then the second one, I would be so horrified if it was exposed how many times you re-listen. Like, you know when you can keep a voice memo from someone? If there was some sort of count, like listen to this many times, girl, I would be destroyed, okay? I would be, put me in the ground. Yeah, I love to save a voice memo. I'll re-listen to it. I'm a Libra, you guys. I'm listening word for word. I'm listening to how you inflect. I'm listening to your pitch. I'm listening to your tone. I'm listening to everything. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I would never want those things exposed. In fact, we'd probably pay good money to never have them exposed because I'd just be re-listening. Like sometimes, I don't know. Whew. Anyway, girls. Yes, girls. Guys. Girls. Girls, gays, and the days. Honey. So embarrassing. I would die. Look how cute this is though. Stop. The code switch from me talking about that to just being like, and now this dress. That's what I'm saying. Okay, y'all. This is Vintage Rampage. Seriously, one of my faves. I look at how shredded that tag is. That's how you know it's fucking good, y'all. She's marked a size 11. So obviously this is like a junior style dress, but you guys, I hope it's really picking up on camera. Because look at the bottom. It's so like just beautiful and fairy-esque. I love the leaves. I love the pink. I never really see a pattern with cherry blossoms, and that's what really attracted me to this. This is definitely like a cherry blossom-esque vibe, and I love it. Okay, so cute little baby doll dress. Obviously, it ties up here at the top. She's Vintage Rampage, y'all. Let me take her pit to pit, and then we will run her. Run her. She is so delicate. So it's like 2 layers of mesh over the one over the other, if you can see that. Okay, guys, best fit for probably closer to a medium. She's 16 and a half to actually about 18. 16 and a half to 18. So medium, I would say like small medium, depending on your bust size. You guys, she's so cute. Look at how beautiful she is. And again, she's 2 layers of mesh layered over each other. I'm in such a singing mood. Okay, if you need her, she's running this gorgeous little beautiful Vintage Rampage. Again, pit to pit, y'all, 16 and a half to 18. Get this little Vintage Rampage mesh dress. Look at the baby doll tie. Perfect for summer. Look at the layers of mesh, you guys. So beautiful. Thank you so much, Alina. I appreciate it, girl. You see the vision. You see the vibes. So good. Like, ugh. I was thinking about this the other day. So if you're a reseller, chime in, girl. Are there pieces that you like still think about that you've sold? You know what I mean? Like, do you have things that you're like, damn, I wonder where she is? You know, I wonder if they're rocking her. Like, I wonder if they're putting that shit on and taking her out. You know, if there is there, okay. I was gonna say, I honestly do have that. I definitely feel like I'm like, oh, I hope that she's like out about. Do you have any pieces that you regret selling? That's the real question. I don't know if I have any yet that I really regret, like that I think about that I'm like, damn, why the fuck did I let that go? Do you guys have any that you regret selling? Or that you regret buying if you're just a purchaser on the app? I did the fight to urge kids leader. Oh my god, I know. No, seriously, that's I'm kind of afraid because I don't want to get penalized for stuff like that. I feel like Whatnot can be a little you know? But no, I have definitely this is tea, y'all, but I love you. And bestie, again, this is my business. Don't be mad. Don't be mad. Sometimes if something really sells low, I definitely get mad at myself and I'm like, fuck, you should have like held out, or I don't know, because there's just certain things you really want, like that you're like, oh, I don't really want to sell it, but maybe for the right price. But you put it up there, maybe thinking it'll get bid up and it doesn't. I would never cancel it, but there are times where I'm like, fuck. I'm like, should I? I'll just keep her. I think you get like 5 a month. Yeah. No, yes. Dude. I feel the same way. I feel the same way. You definitely get it, girl. Okay, I'm gonna do a few other dresses, you guys. Should we do like a little? Oh my god! Like you guys, look at the vibes. Look at the vibes. Look at the vibes. So cute, little vintage moment. This little baby doll slip. So this is another dual layer girly. Look at the bottom. It is truly something that this one I might literally cry to sell. But this one would definitely not fit me. Any corsets or stretchy micro shorts that you're running. I do have corsets. I can show you a corset that I have. And then I don't know if I have any micro shorts. I think I'm out of micro shorts right now. But I'll show the corset after this dress if you do not mind, boy mama. Boy mama. Okay. This is what her tag looks like. She is a DOM original. And as you can see, it's literally 2 layers of mesh. So she is lined with this kind of like lighter gray mesh on the inside. And then obviously it's a black mesh exterior. Straps are adjustable, girls. So you can adjust it to your height. And obviously you can adjust this front tie as well to kind of unstretch her out. It is a true drawstring. Such a beautiful dress. Like seriously, I'm crying. She's so delicate. I feel like it gives I don't know, like maybe Mirapollet vibes. I'm not sure what I would probably like describe it as. She's definitely best fit for a size small, you guys. Her pit to pit is like 15 and can go to about 16. So 15 to 16 pit to pit, extra small to small. If you need her, she's running this little beauty. Look at the back. Thank you so much, you guys. Again, best fit for extra small to small, 15 to 16, you guys. Thank you both for your bids. I appreciate it, Ashley. And this is what the top looks like. Obviously, you can drawstring her. Girl, a crazy purchase. She's so pretty. I can't wait to see you wear her. I know you're going to post it on TikTok, and I appreciate it. I love it. You guys, if you do not follow Ashley on TikTok, literally follow her. What are you doing? It's your same username as here, right, Ashley? Right here, yeah. Love it. OMG, trying to multitask at work. I love when y'all be telling me you're working on the shows. Fuck that job. No, I'm just kidding. But like seriously, I do really love it. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, queens. Shall we? Fuck that place. No, I love that. I need to stop saying that because you guys, I'm like actively in a job hunt, which is the tea. I feel like some of you guys, I was gonna talk about this too. We'll talk about it on we'll do a chat after the show. Okay, you guys. Another crazy girl. Again, I know these are mystery pulls, so they're kind of everywhere, but honey, they're everywhere for a reason. Look at this. I thought this was crazy. Look at the stitching. She is the most beautiful, like peachy coral. Yes, the corset. You are here. No, it is to die for. I'm like devastated. It's on my side. Let me grab the corset for our queen because I only have one and it's red. I only have one and it is red, girls. But I will show her to you nonetheless. Okay. I have one corset today. Thank you. I know. No, seriously. I appreciate it. Because y'all know I just be yammering and then I don't. I'm like, wait, where am I? Okay. Beautiful corset. Hi, Khadijah. She is a little red. She's true bone, so you can feel like she has the boning in the front, on the sides, and in the back. She does zip up the back, and then obviously she's pleated. You guys, this is just a perfect little corset. Like, I'm sad it doesn't fit me. She obviously has the bones up here, too. She is true vintage, marked a size 8, girl. Wait, where am I? Literally me. I say that all the time. She's marked a size 8, you guys, and she is a true vintage little paper tag. I like to see all the tags, so I always be showing them. Little paper tag corset. I'll measure her pit to pit, and I'll give you a better measure, I guess, of her, because she's cotton, so she doesn't have a crazy amount of stretch. She is like a true fitted corset. Okay. Marked a size 8 queens. Pit to pit is 15 to about 16, so definitely fit for a size small. If you do need her, the corset is running. Again, 15 to 16 is the pit to pit. She's true boned, a really good quality, just cutie little red moments. Like she'll fit so beautiful on. She does zip up the back. Made in the USA. Thank you, Queen. Thank you so much, Melody. And thank you for your first purchase, my love. Welcome to Rich Girl Vintage. Follow along, you guys. I do have shows weekly. I'm sorry, boo. I typically do have corsets though in my shows. She is from the brand. Let me show you. I'll show you her tag. Not me dropping everything. It is Shoshana. Shoshana. Can you see it? Okay. Shoshana. Shoshana. Behaving is the worst. No, literally me. I'm on like a no spend for the month of June, you guys. So I'm definitely in that same boat. I feel you, girl. I'm like, okay, let me relax. Okay, queens. Let's do this dress that's in front of me. This gorgeous girl. I just do it like a month at a time. Or there's things that I stock. Like right now, you guys, I have this Bottega bag on the Real. I've been stocking for months. Months. Like crazy. I'm so sad. I'm like scared if somebody buys it. It's been discounted twice. Anyway, I'm not even going to post it because I don't want you just to get it. I love you, but come on. I need to have something for myself too. So I'm waiting. If it will be there next month still, it's been on there for months. If it's still there next month, it's mine. It's fine. But it's only like $600, girl. It's been discounted 2 times. It really has. Like, I'm scared. I'm scared. And you know, $600 for a Bottega is, girl, it's good. So I'm trying. I'm really trying. You guys, this gorgeous peachy coral fairy moment. She's obviously a drop waist queen. So she's a mini dress. Obviously drop waist, you guys. She does lace up here. This lace is actually like already laced up, so you don't lace or unlace it. And then obviously these are true drawstrings that you could tie. I just love this. I feel like for a beach cover up in the summer to wear as like a little summer dress to be just like romping around. I love the skirt. I love the embroidery. It's so beautiful. The tag has been cut. I'm not sure what brand it is, but I will take measurements for you and we'll go from there. I'm not 100% sure though. The brand, I do believe she's 100% cotton though. It's giving like made in India, 100% cotton. Definitely better for medium to large. She's a 17 to about a 19 pit to pit. So size medium, medium up to a large, 17 to 19 pit to pit, you guys. If you need her, a little 100% cotton made in India girl. This little beautiful mini dress. Again, best fit for a medium to a large, 17 to a 19 pit to pit. So that's such a pretty little cotton drop waist dress. Lots of little cuties. No, I know she is so good, you guys. But we have several amazing, amazing pieces today. We have several, so many. A different vibe. Let's switch vibes because I don't know if that was your vibe. The first part of your show and I want to cry. I'm sorry, boo. I love that you guys tune in though just to chat too. Like honestly. Okay, girls, a crazy one. Is this Moda International too? I'm telling you, bring back like Cachet, Moda International. I love these brands. Anyway, she's in size medium, you guys. A little jersey, kind of like tank top ribbed dress, but look at how crazy the bottom is. It is like this beautiful, can you guys see it? Yeah. It is like this beautiful crochet. It has ribboning throughout. It is so stunning. Obviously it's lined on this piece. So you can see there is like a lining underneath so it doesn't show. But it does have a ribbon that you're able to cinch and retie. And then obviously it has all this beautiful crochet. Such a cute dress though, you guys. I feel like on, it'll just be crazy. A really good casual like summer dress. Marked a size medium. She is a 100% cotton as well. And she does have, yeah, she's just gorgeous, honestly. Okay, medium. Could fit a small. She's a 15 resting, and then she stretches to about 17. So actually small to medium. Small to medium if you need her. This gorgeous little crochet piece. Again, this is what the bottom looks like, guys. She has this beautiful crochet little ribbon detail. Best fit for a medium. I would say like small to a medium. But yeah, such a beautiful piece. And she is true black. Hopefully that picks up too. Okay, we love her. We will leave her. I've had her. Shocked nobody has swiped this because I feel like Ed Hardy is all the rage right now. I do have this cutie little Ed Hardy mini dress. It is marked a size medium. I would say it's probably closer to like a small, honestly, because it is pretty tiny. Her pit to pit, you guys, is 16. And then I'm going to do the length just so you can get like a vibe because it is like a mini dress for sure. And the length is 30. So Small to medium if you need her. And definitely like a mini dress. Mini dress, small to medium if you need her. This cutie little Ed Hardy girl. This is also, I think, just a piece of lint. So let me take her out. Oh! This is where I embarrass myself. But yeah, she's so cute if you need a little Ed Hardy Y2K moment. Okay, I feel the vibes, girls. I feel the vibes. Let's try a different mini dress. Do we want a mini? I know. See, I feel like people don't like the dresses. I love the dress, but it was way too short for me. Like, oh my God, when I tried it on, I was like, girl, I don't know what you thought here. You guys, this gives Betsy Johnson in the best way. All the little hearts. Look at all the little hearts. It's so cute. This is a little vintage Jonathan Martin Y2K moment. Marked a size 11. Look at how beautiful she is. She's so whimsical. She's very much like the Rampage dress in the fact that she is a baby doll. So you can like cinch her in right here and have a little keyhole moment. But she's so beautiful. It gives such a Betsy Johnson vibe. I'm going to take a measurement of her, but you can see her sleeves are like these cute little cap sleeves. Just so pretty. And again, so flattering for your bust. She's marked a size 11, which I believe is like a junior sizing, so it might be closer to like a medium. Yeah. She's a 17 to a 19-20 pit to pit, so medium to large, you guys. Medium to large. If you're interested in her, she's running this beautiful little Jonathan Martin dress with the gorgeous heart details. You guys, she's crazy. This little Y2K moment. I feel like for Valentine's, for any day, for a date, so cute. But yeah, she's all the cutie little hearts on her. And then she does tie in the center. I will never get over this pattern. I will never get over the pattern. Okay, let's do more tops. I still have several size small pieces. This is a little vintage pink lily moment. She's a really simple, like floral, pleated blouse. You can see she has like all these gorgeous pleats. So cute. And then the underbust as well. And she has just these really beautiful, like almost, I don't even know what you would call them, like super pretty, just bell sleeves basically, but they're kind of asymmetrical. So yeah, I do have this gorgeous little blouse. This is her pattern. It's like a very simple, honestly, orange and white, like summery cottagecore blouse. She is made in the US, paper tag. And this is what, oh my God, I keep dropping everything. I need to get one of those standing stands. I literally say this every live, and yet here I am. And yet here I am. Truly. Okay, queens. This pit to pit is like a 16 and she goes to 18. So best fit for a small up to a medium if you need her, girls. This is what she looks like. Small to medium if you want this gorgeous little floral blouse. Again, she has these beautiful fan sleeves. I do not have any beaded. No beaded today. Best fit for small medium, you guys. This cute little Y2K floral beaded top with a ruffle neckline. So cute. I think she is to die for. Okay, queens. Do we want the Armani? I'm so surprised nobody has tried to swipe the Armani off of me. Very like cutesy, almost kind of grungy vibe, which I love. Again, she does zip if you want her zipped all the way up, but you can see the strings are on the inside here. So I believe she's meant to be worn kind of open like this. Like that. Do you see what I mean? I think she's more meant to be worn like open grungy. Obviously, this is beaded and it's like this beautiful sequiny. It says Armani and then it just has exchange right there. But yeah, you can see that it does cinch you in at the bottom. It's more of a sweater material. And then it is like a really thin, tight knit. I'll show you on this side. Sweater. So it is like borderline see-through kind of. Super cute. I'm gonna run her for 12 if you need her. Get a Slay Armani piece for literally $12. The cutest Y2K Armani. Stop. So cute if you need her. Again, best fit I would say for a size medium. She is definitely more of a size medium girl. This is what the back looks like. Such a beautiful little Y2K moment. You could zip her up. You could cinch her in. So cute. Very grungy, like Y2K vibe. Okay, the only pair of pants I have today, and then we'll go through the rest of the tops, girls. Girls. Oh my God, also stop side T. Look how freaking cute Beans looks right now, you guys. Look at him. Stop. Why is he so adorable? And his little legs. Like he just loves to be, he loves to flop. My Beans is a huge flopper. If you have a cat, much less like a Siberian kitty, he's a flopper. And he loves to cover his face. Anyway, okay, girls, I have one pair of pants today. and one of you girls needs them. They are probably my dream pants. I love a good pattern. Y'all, these are the pants of the summer, okay? Look at how crazy they are. Little vintage Bisou Bisou girls. So old. Look at the OG tag. This is like the early Y2K tag. Marked a size 2. They are true, like a cutie low rise. Look at that. Look at the front. So cute. I love all the mandalas. I like all the lining, all of the colors. They are a true flare as well. So you can see it's like a true flared moment. And then obviously they have no pockets. They're like cutie little hot pants. This is what the back looks like. So like, I don't even know, Poochie and Cavalli coated. Okay, let me take waist and length and I will run them for the girls. Dude, they're so good. When I first saw these, I was like, do I need them? And then I was like, no, somebody needs them. Like, one of the girls will eat these up. They're so cute. And they do have stretch to them. So you can see, like, they're kind of like a stretchy, like, denim vibe, too, which I like. Okay, y'all. The waist is, like, 14 to 15. 14 to 15 in the waist. Inseam is a 30. Okay, 30 in the length, y'all. 30 in the length, girls. Okay, get these cutie pair of pants. I just have never seen anything like it. They are running if you need them. Get these crazy pants, y'all. Again, best fit for a 14 to 15 in the waist. So 28 to 30 in the waist, you guys. 30 in length. Thank you, girl, so much for your bids. I appreciate you. This is so crazy. Like, look at how pretty the pattern is. And their flares. Like, oh, thank you so much. I appreciate you. My love. Sky, my queen. This is so good. Oh, I just feel like you don't find them. I really never find pants. You guys know that. If there's some things that y'all ask me for all the time, it's like swimsuits and pants, which are like the hardest things for me to find. If you're a reseller, let me know. I feel like I never can find cute pants, but some girls have like pants shows, and I'm like, oh shit. Good for you, girl. Good for you, mama. Okay, y'all. Let us continue on with the tops, and I'll show you what's tea. And I will show you what is tea, girls. Okay. Oh my god. Dude, pants in these, you're telling me, sister, I'm telling you. Hi, Allie. How are you, babe? Girl, we're continuing on. Okay, we have so many like tops. I have several little, is there interest in these little like bolero style moments? Like this little crushed velvet 90s style girl. She's long sleeve. I feel like you could tie her and wear her as a little top. Or you could even wear her open as like a little bolero style moment. Here's what her tag looks like. She's a little IN San Francisco girl. She's an extra small, made in the USA. Look at the back, you guys. I love crushed velvet. iCarly stop. I'm obsessed. I love that name. So cute. Okay, I'm going to measure her. She's, again, marked an extra small, you guys. But extra small to small, I would say, is more of her vibe. Okay, she's resting at 14 and can go to 16. So, yeah, extra small, girlies, to a size small. If you are interessante, she is running. I'm going to do a bit of lower skirts, too. I think I'm going to start doing, because I need to clear out some of the inventory that I have not sold. So I think I'm going to do a little clear out show. If you're interested, again, extra small to size small. This cutie little crushed velvet black bolero style top. So cute. So look for that show, you guys. It will be coming. I promise. Because I have several pieces. Okay, this is another crushed velvet. Are we off of crushed velvet? Let me know. You tell me. I'm obsessed with this. When I saw this, I was like, wait. So these are like true, like dermaled in. You can see that they've dermaled in the rhinestones, which I feel like you never see, so they don't fall out. But it's like a little crushed velvet jacket. Very Y2K. It's like a shirt jacket, if you will. You know what I mean? And then it has just such a beautiful, like, I just love it. I don't know. But it is very, like, Juicy Couture Y2K moment. So it's a very interesting vibe. I feel like it takes a specific person to really rock this, but you get the vibes if you get the vibes. It is a pleated little shirt blazer. And again, it is so stretchy, you guys. But the back is just unbeatable. Like the little crown with the jewels. Stop. Okay, I'm going to run her, but she is, I want to say size small. She's true vintage. She does have her paper tag. Pit to pit is 16 to 18, so small to medium. She is also extremely stretchy. If you need her, she's running. Get her for a steal. I feel like you will never find a piece like this, you guys. She's so, like, just unique. I don't know. I've never seen anything like it. I was really obsessed with her. And now I'm just kind of sad she doesn't fit. So best fit for a small up to a size medium because she has stretch. Let me know. Tops or camis? I do. Yes. Okay, let's do size small, just tops slash camis. Okay. I think this is an extra small. This one's extra small, you guys, but could fit up to a size small. I'll go through all of them, but we'll start with this one. A Little New York and Company. She is made in Korea. She's an extra small little striped girl. This kind of gives like off a siren corp core. I love the difference in the stripe like direction that it's going. I think it's so cute. Okay, Queens. She is pit to pit of 15, I would say, to 17. 15 to 17. So if you do need her, I'm going to run. I'm running everything, girls. We're going through the rack. We're doing it all. 15 to 17 pit to pit. So small to medium. If you need this little mesh NYC and Company like corporate blouse, again, this is for like my little corporate girlies or my little baddies that just like to dress like corporate girlies because I feel that too. Sometimes I love a preppy like vibe. And I might just do a show for that, you guys. Let me know if you think that's a better idea because I feel like I have so many little like cute preppy like tops like this, but like I don't think this is giving corporate, but I feel like some people in my show have said that before. Like I just think this is a cute little blouse, right? I don't know. Okay, maybe. Maybe I'll save them. I haven't done a bless me. Good God, I haven't done a show in a while. You guys have a show for extra small. It's like give us the Fresh Prince girlies. Yeah, right? That's what I'm saying. I'm like, I like that style. Ooh, thank you. Let me fix my hair for a minute. Y'all, the other day, one of you was like, wait, you have extensions? I love you. Girl, I love you. Like, yes. I was like, babe, you are now my favorite. Okay. You, whatever piece you want. Because I love that. Like, y'all be really having me convinced. Okay. Let's do other little tops, shall we? Not me dropping this. I have several almost like bolero style tops. Um, so I feel like I need to just figure that out and what I want to do with them. Anyway, this one's bolero style. And I feel like this is perfect for summer, like as a beach cover up, etc. And it's true vintage, which I've not seen. It's from the brand Street Code, made in the USA. I believe she's a size small, but her under tag is like completely ripped. You guys, is this not the perfect little like cover up moment? She's so beautiful. She has like the most insane sleeves. Obviously, she is a little crochet moment and she ties in the front. But I feel like you could also, again, wear her backwards if you wanted to with the cute swim top, like a swimsuit underneath and then you tie her backwards and kind of wear her as like a cute little mesh bolero moment. You guys see the vision. Or you could wear her to the front. I think either of them would be really cute. But yeah, I love the a little bit more flared sleeves. I love that she's like a true crochet vibe. So cute. So true vintage. Look at this tag. I love that tag. Very adjustable. Best fit for a size small. But again, she's extremely adjustable. So I would say small, medium. If you need her, she's running for $7. Get her for a steal. Thank you so much, Janet. But yeah, best fit for a size small to medium, you guys. True vintage little crochet beach cover up. So pretty. Honestly, girl, let me know if you wear her front or back because I feel like you could wear her so many ways. Thank you so much. Yay! Thank you, Queen. Also, congrats on your one-on credit. I love that. I love that. I know that they've been giving like credits out and things, so I appreciate it. For you using yours with Rich Girl Vintage. With Rich Girl Vintage, y'all. Put in the chat what you guys are looking for just moving forward. I'm trying to figure out if I should source more like tops, dresses, pants. What are the girls needing for the summer? Okay. What are the girls looking for the summer? Tops, pants, dresses. You know, like what do I need to get? Because I'm trying to source exactly what you guys want, but sometimes I just get like, you know me, I'm like, let me just look. Or I end up buying random ass statement pieces. Anyway, yes, put in the chat what you're looking for because I am going to actually be sourcing. So put in what you're looking for. You guys know I mainly do tops and dresses because I feel like just like the chat is showing, that's like always what seems to sell the most through my store. But I'm okay, I'm here for it. Let me know. Okay, you guys, same but different vibe. Same but different vibe. These are my shit. I feel like tops like this. I mean, you guys see what I predominantly wear, but look at how like cute, flowy. This gives House of CB. I feel like this is just such a beautiful, again, could be worn in a corporate setting, could be worn out to the beach, could be worn so many different ways. She's a very simple tie front top. She is true vintage from the brand Pandora Casuals. And you can see she's like a very gorgeous pleated chiffon material. So gorgeous. Yes, Allie, feel free to promo. As long as you guys follow, I really don't care if you promo. Allie, I know you follow, so don't worry about it, girl. But I'm just saying for the chat in general, if you follow, I literally don't care if you promo. She has this gorgeous little button, and then you guys look at the sleeves. Like, guys, I'm about to undo these sleeves so you can really get the full Monty. Okay? So beautiful. Like, this full little pirate style sleeve. And I think my favorite part, y'all, is actually the pleats in the back. So it really does snatch you in. Best fit for a medium to a large, you guys. Best fit for medium to large. Obviously, she's very adjustable. If you need her, she's running. Get this beautiful blouse for a steal. For a steal. Medium to large. This gorgeous, like, cover-up style blouse. Obviously, with the most gorgeous sleeves. I feel like you could wear this even over, like, a little corset or something. Such a good piece. Honestly, a staple piece. Okay, the last few pieces that I have. This is a cutie little summer top that has been in my collection. I'm so shocked nobody has snatched this up because I'm obsessed with her. From the brand Vixen. Marked a size large, but actually much smaller in measurements. This beautiful little floral tube top. She needs to go on vacation with one of you ASAP. Like, I love how this will be. The bottom is obviously going to snatch you in, and the top is a little bit more of like a bubble top. But you guys see the vision. I feel like this with a long white maxi skirt on vacation. Stop. Strap it. Okay. Her Pit to Pit, girls. Yeah, she's marked a large, you guys, and her Pit to Pit's a 14. A 14, max 17. So best fit for small, medium. Small, medium queens. If you need her, she's running. Get this little small, medium girl. Such a slay of a top. Small, medium. So cute. Will really snatch you in. Like, I just feel like, again, slay. No, literally me. Thank you so much. Thank you guys so much for all of your feedback, too, on what you like to see, what you're looking for, what the vibes are, whether it's sizing, whether it's the types. Thank you, Kayla. The category of clothing, etc. It really does help me as, you know, planning my shows, figuring out what to bring for you guys. If you have never seen me before, I do actually typically do curated shows. I've just been on my mystery pool grind right now because life, bills, mental health, etc. But I promise we're going to get back to curated shows. I just am trying to figure out what you guys really want to see. So let me know. Let me know. But yes, thank you so much, Kayla, again for your purchase. I love that top. I feel like it was needed. Fairy Vibes is always on the menu. It's always on the menu. Hi, love. How are you, boo? Okay, queens. I love this top, but I just don't wear her enough. And I know my girls love a corset. I know my girls love a corset. I know they love a vest. I know they love a sexy outfit. And maybe I need to save this for like a corporate show, but whatever. Guys, this is, if you're my size, so like 10, 12, larger bust, etc., this is going to be for you. From the brand Neva. It is polyester and spandex, so she does have stretch to her. She's definitely best fit for a size large / extra large. You guys, she's so cute. So she buttons in the front. Obviously, look at the pleats. Take it in. Take it in. This is what the details look like. And then obviously this is what the back looks like. You guys have probably seen me wear this before. I've worn this in a Whatnot show before. And the neck is adjustable. But you guys, this is so flattering on. Like, I'm almost sad to sell her. But I think trickier. She a little tricky. Um, dresses and stuff, like maxi slip dresses, so like more gowns, etc. And I was gonna do them in this show, but I just feel like they probably need their own show so people understand like what it is because they're not like Y2K pieces. So yeah, if you're looking for like cottage gowns, nightgowns, slip dresses, etc., get ready, girl. Get ready, girl. Because I'm going to have another show, and maybe we'll just do like a yammering show after this, y'all. I need to stop putting this damn. Wow. Okay, queens. This Pit to Pit is, 19 to about 21. So best fit for a large up to an XL if you need her. Large up to extra large for this gorgeous little pleated vest. Large up to an XL. True vintage, cutie little pleated moment. Very like corpcore. Ooh, I'm feeling it. Very core queens. Ooh. Ooh, my hair was getting a little out of hand for a moment. Okay, y'all. Shall we? What else do we have? I have Armani. I have Ed Hardy. I have Delusion. I'm just kidding. Okay, girls. I'm gonna run. We'll run through the rack, and then we're yapping. I have so much to tell you guys. Armani piece. Do we want to run her again? Are we in the mood for Armani? Are we in an Armani mood? If you guys have never seen her, she has Armani sequined across her. They're in like these really cute. Can you guys see that? Like little baby sequins. Can you see that? She is marked a size medium queen, but she is fluctuating. She's a micro mesh, so she's tiny. Let me show you. Or excuse me, not a micro mesh. She's kind of like a micro cotton. So her like very stretchy. Her pit to pit resting is 19 and she actually stretches to 22. So best fit for like a medium up to a large. She's a very stretchy girl. So cute though. Like guys, the Y2K of it all, you could zip her down. So you see that the tassels are on the inside. So I believe she's meant to be worn open like this. And then obviously it says Armani in sequins, and then it says Exchange in sequins too. She's true black, but you can see she's a very thin sweater. So best fit for medium to large. I'll run her if you need her. Medium to a large, if you need this cutie Armani moment, she's running. Again, just a cutie little Y2K sweater. I feel like this is the perfect summer sweater because she's not very thick at all. Like, so cute. Running now, if you do need her, get her for a steal. Armani for a literal steal, girls. So cute. Thank you so much, Mel. I know you're going to rock her and slay the shit out of her. Thank you, queen. Thank you, queen. Thank you, queen. Thank you, queen. And I'm happy that you love her. Yay. No, I know. I had size MV too. I tried that top on. It just wasn't going to work. I don't like, I think just for me, because of my bust, if it cuts like weird on my bust, it's not going to work. You know what I mean? Like it was like cutting up here. I said, ooh, that's not going to happen. Okay, queens, we have several other pieces. Do we want to look at her? Are we back on our dress wave? You guys, so good. Yeah, see, literally. Okay. You fucking get it, girl. I am a size 12, typically like a 10, 12, and I wear a size 36 triple D in a bra. Like, it is just, I feel like that's why my body gives T, because my boobs are so big. It like exaggerates how tiny my waist is. So I'm okay with that. But it's also like a little bit messy because I feel like tops are always going to fit me weird, or I always have to sew them, which is why I don't think you guys can see it. But I got a sewing machine to like try to like amend my own tops and stuff because I'm like tailoring's expensive, y'all. Very Betsy Johnson-esque, you guys. I have this beautiful Jonathan Martin dress. If we have interest in her, she's marked a size 11. I'll take her measurements again, but like look at the cap sleeves, you guys. She's so beautiful. Such a gorgeous dress. Like I love Jonathan Martin dresses. I pretty much always pick them up. I feel like they're kind of like, you can clearly tell some of which Y2K brands were ripping off who, because he definitely makes dresses that are very Betsy Johnson inspired, you know? But hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. Okay, 17 to 19 in the pit to pit. Best fit for a medium, you guys, up to a size large if you're interested in this beauty with her cute little heart patterning. Again, best fit for a medium up to a large, you guys. I would say like an 8 to a 12 in dresses is probably the best fit for her. But yeah, pit to pit 17 to 19 for this beauty. I'm gonna be wearing her in the next row, though. Okay, a few other pieces that we have. We have this gorgeous beauty as well. I love roses. I've been so obsessed with roses lately. Look at how pretty this is, you guys. This is vintage LaBelle, made in the USA. Such a like a full button front little collared moment. And then she does have a back that ties as well, so you can really cinch her in. I feel like the roses are just so romantic. It's so pretty. And she does button all the way down to the front, you guys. Okay, let me take measurements because her size tag at the very bottom was ripped off, it looks like. But I believe she's giving maybe medium to large. She does have that tie in the back to really cinch her in. So I think it's up to that too. So resting pit to pit, yeah, is about 17 and a half. And she stretches to about a 19 and a half. So best fit for a medium up to a size large if you need her. And she does cinch in the back right here as well. So you can really tie her into your waist But yeah, best fit for a medium up to a size large, you guys. Pit to pit is 17 to 19 for this beauty. And she does button all the way down to the front. Like, she's a true button front moment. Super, super beautiful. I love just this pattern. I feel like I'll never get over it. I love roses. I feel like it's such a delicate, like, moment. You know what I mean? Okay. We have several other little pieces like that. I was really shocked that nobody has snatched this up. I felt like this was, you guys were obsessed. What about the teal colored one? Oh, the teal one. Yeah, yeah, yeah. The teal one is actually smaller. She is also a beautiful like mesh rose dress. I love the bottom of this dress too. Look at how like asymmetrical and fairy it is. She's so pretty. This is marked a size 4. She is from the brand Megan Matthews. You can see she has a low back as well. So you could kind of wear this in the front if you wanted a lower front neckline. But this is technically the front. So beautiful. I love this, gives old school Chanel vibes. I feel like it gives the chameleon rose. The carnelian rose, excuse me. I'll measure her pit to pit for you and we'll run her. Again, marked a size 4. Her resting pit to pit is about 15 and it goes to about 17 and a half. 15 to 17 and a half. If you need this little beauty, she is running this gorgeous little rose teal moment. Best fit for a size small to medium, 15 to 17 and a half across in the pit to pit. So in your bust. So yeah, best fit for a small or a medium. This gorgeous little teal carnelian dress. It is 2 layers of mesh over each other. So just such a gorgeous piece. Very delicate, very sweet. Thank you, Khadija. I'm so happy, girl. You are going to love her. This perfect like blue, you guys. Literally the perfect blue. The perfect blue. No, seriously, so gorgeous. I agree, girl. You know I'm about to agree. I think it is so, so stunning. Okay, queens. All right, let's look at the next few. I'll rerun this one because I feel like, again, this one is so cute. This one is closer to like a medium to large. I'll show you her entirely and then I'll take measurements on her. So this is what she looks like at the front. This is already cinched in, so it's like just remains laced up like that. Obviously, she has these ties. It is definitely a mini dress. So for example, it's a drop waist. So you can see this would be kind of like at your lower waistline, like your midline area, and then this skirt would be like a little mini skirt. Drop waist, very much ruched, such a beautiful blend. And look at all the embroidery. I feel like this is just a perfect like pool / vacation dress. I love the hemline on the bottom, you guys. Stop. Crazy. Okay, let me measure her because I don't remember what her measurements were, but she is the most beautiful like pink coral color. Okay, pit to pit resting is about 16 and a half and she goes to about 18 and a half. So best fit for like medium. I would say she's like closer to a medium. If you need her, she's running like medium, almost like small medium too. But yeah, stunning. I believe she's 100% cotton. Again, her tag is ripped off, so I can't confirm. But just judging by how she feels, what the material feels like, and the quality, I definitely believe she's a cotton girl. Crazy. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you for your first purchase, dude. Such a good piece and such a crazy first purchase. Like, so beautiful. You guys, do not forget, tag me on Instagram and you can get money off of your order. How it works here and whatnot, I'm able to create discount codes. So if you tag me in pics of you wearing the clothes that I can then repost for content on Instagram, I will send you the code. You can type it into your Whatnot wallet here on Whatnot underneath payments. They have a little promo section. So you can type the code in there and that way whenever you are in my show next, it will automatically apply it when you check out. So it's really cool. I was just getting into like promo codes and stuff like that here and whatnot, and I figured out you can do that. I was like, oh, that's awesome. So you don't have to remember to like type it in, like, oh shit, I'm about to purchase something. Let me make sure I like find that code from Rich Girl Vintage. It'll just hold it in the wallet for you. So if you do get promo codes from other creators and stuff too, put them in your wallet right away. That way you don't have to remember to redeem them. It will automatically redeem them on that person's show. Yes! Oh my gosh, literally, please tag me. I am dreaming about that top still. You guys, I was talking about this earlier, Kayla. I'm sure you were here in the chat, but yes. No, wait, which one? What? So the pink silk one. I'm like, oh my God, wait, which one was it? Girls, we were just talking about like tops that we regretted selling or just like things like that. That Suwong fairy top, I cry over still. She's so good. No, with the tie back, I'd be like, mother, you're my biggest op right now. That is so horrible. I can't go. Okay, another crazy one that I am like seriously so gagged. The people are not. Yes, when I wore her. I'm so happy that you love her. I cannot wait to see your pics. Tag me on them. You'll get the code. I do have some small dresses. Yes, I will show you small and extra small momentarily. And I do still have several tops left. This is closer to a size medium, you guys. This beautiful, like, black jersey ribbed dress. I feel like the bottom is just so, I've never seen something like that. Like, it's like an upscale, kind of like a simple piece. Again, very simple. It's like a tank dress. But I love how beautiful the crochet on the bottom is. Obviously, you can tie her. She does have like the ribboning throughout. But you can see the crochet up close. But the full bottom is crocheted. And then it is lined. It's such a pretty little coquette moment, though. I feel like it was just so cutesy. So, like, delicate. Let me tie this because it's bothering me. And I will take measurements for her if we need her, girls. Somebody needs her. She's too cute to be on the rack. She's too cute to be on the rack. You guys, I just be out here swanging on vibes, girls. You know it. I'm just like screaming half the time. Okay, Pit to Pit is 14 to 17 girls. So small to medium. Again, she is 100% cotton and she has a little bit of like a spandex blend. Read this tag because it's so interesting. Okay, here. Top, so cotton and spandex blend. Because I was like, wait, that doesn't make sense. 100% cotton, but you can see it's because of the skirt is also woven out of cotton. Anyway, thank you. Yeah, small to medium if you need her, girls. Get her. Get her for a steal, this little gorgeous piece. I just love this. Look at the crochet, how delicate she is. The woven pieces, like just stunning. Just stunning little tank dress. Very coquette, like summer vibes. Coquette summer moments. You will be seeing her again. She's too good. Too good to go. Okay, the last few pieces that I have that are like small slash extra small girls. I will show. So this is a beautiful fairy top. I've yet to see really many tops that have this like sleevey vibe question mark. So it is open at the top and it's open all the way on the sides. Fairy goddess couture, you guys. Like just so crazy. And then obviously look at the asymmetrical hemline on the bottom. It's just so beautiful as well. So fairy, so crazy, so cunt. Okay. Look at how cute she is. So she's ruffled here in the bust. And then the back, obviously, this is what she looks like. She's that same fairy vibe. Splits on both sides. Just a crazy little top moment. This is what her tag looks like. She's from the brand Can't Miss, which we love. Marked a size small. Let me measure her because I believe she's kind of giving extra small. Extra small, too small. She is obviously made of nylon, though, so she's extremely stretchy. Like, extremely. Okay, y'all. Yeah, Pit to Pit is like 15 to 18. So small to a medium. Small to a medium, queens. Can't miss a Stiliana. Can't miss a Stiliana. Although, you know, lately I've been really feeling. She is running if you do need her, girlies. No pressure for this sexy little fairy moment. This is what her sleeves look like. I feel like she'll just be so crazy cute on. Look at the cuts. Look at the pattern. Somebody has to. She is going to go home. I'm telling you. Like, y'all, she will find a home because she's so cute. Any mini skirts? Honestly, you guys, I don't have any mini skirts right now. I've been hellbent. I think every reseller is like taking up all the mini skirts because I really haven't been finding mini skirts, period. Like many skirts, period, when I've been out and about, unfortunately. But yes, I don't have any sequins. Everybody is on a sequin wave too. Wait. Okay, let me think. I'm like, do I have any sequins? Sequins? No. Like I have several, I feel like cutie pieces. But they're not sequins like that. I have a lot of like McBling right now. For example, I feel like I have so many pieces that are like McBling style that are not that they're not my style, but they're just I have stuff like this. Hi Thrift Queen, hi Queens. We're going through what we got, babes. But yeah, I have like some McBling stuff like this that's like I have one Playboy, one that says I love New York. That I guess I just wasn't, I don't know, I wasn't sure if the girls would want it. So I wasn't really bringing it out, but I'll show you guys, yeah. Let me grab the Playboy for the girls. She is at IKEA. Oh, she's in the bottom. And I'll let you guys know because I feel like we only have, I only have two. Where do I put that? It's the question. Where did I put that? It's the question. Okay, this is the Playboy. This is the Playboy one, y'all. Oh, she is cute. She's best fit for like a medium up to a large, but she's such a cute. She's the little Playboy tank, and then it says Las Vegas at the bottom. And I love the little red eye. I don't know why. I love the little red detail. But yeah. This is the Playboy tank that I have. It says Playboy Las Vegas. She has quite literally been in storage because, again, McBling is just not really, I think it was my style for a little bit. And then I was just kind of over it. But yeah, this is the Playboy tank that I have. If anyone's interested in her, let me know because I do have her. Then I have another McBling one, but I just don't wear them as much. So I'm happy to give them to another home, a better home, etc. if somebody's really going to wear them. Okay, queens, let's continue onward with our show. We still have several pieces similar to this one. If you are looking for a cutie little like tie front blouse, this is Vintage Be Darlin'. I feel like you can never go wrong with mesh like this, you guys. This is what it looks like here. Let me tie this really quick. Oop. Okay, this is what she looks like, girlies. Such a cute little, like, I guess it could be a cover up. It could just be like a little bolero style top. I love that she's like a bit iridescent. I hope you can see that. Yeah, it does kind of pick up on camera. So she is pretty iridescent. And then she also has these really cute like cuffs, like mini butterfly looking sleeves. I just think this is such a good staple piece. Like you could wear it so many different ways, layer it on top of a dress. Like I think these together would look really cute if you layered them one on top of the other. Can you guys see the vibes? Like a little, almost like coverall, you know? So many cutie little things like that. I will run this one. This is best fit for a size small to medium, you guys. Again, she's a little Vintage Be Darlin'. I know, I'm like, should I run them together? She's a little Vintage Be Darlin' moment. Best fit for a small medium. Obviously, she's adjustable because you can do the little tie, but she's like a true black. And then she has kind of like this, just like iridescence to her. I really like, almost like glitter. So cute. I am having a gowns show, you guys, I think soon. I might even do it today. We don't know. We'll see. We're in the mood. Yes, I will show some of the pinstripe stuff. Okay, so I was just having this dialogue because I feel like cork pour was a really big thing, and then I also feel like it kind of went away. Um, yes! Oh my gosh, I'm so happy you love it. I hope you love your matchboxes, you guys. If you order, which let me find it, in today's show, you will receive a cutie little matchbox. This is very like rich girl coded. It's my little thing as like a little thank you. Every order includes one of these, you guys. So if you order today, I'm going to ship everything out today. 1, 2, your order will come with a little matchbox. It says Rich Girl Vintage. It'll come just in this little packaging. And then the back you can scan. You can have your friends scan if you're a real and you want to put them on. You want to support your girl. You want to see her business grow. Let your friends scan, and it basically just comes for, yeah, it basically gives them my shop here so they can share and join. And then you have little matches. But yeah, I try to get something useful because I'm like, what? People throw away everything. Like, even with packaging as a reseller, I do custom packaging and stuff like that. It's expensive, but I feel like people throw away a lot of shit. So I was like, what would the girls want that they like? You know, like what would they use? And it was matchboxes for me. I collect vintage matchboxes, so it was kind of serendipitous. Like I was like, oh wait, I love my matchboxes. Like I feel like girls will collect them. So yeah, so excited. Anyway, this will come in every order. This is this like month's edit. So it says Rich Girl Vintage with a little heel, and obviously we're stepping on a man. But yeah, I'm excited. So yeah, that will go with every order today. And saw a big box of vintage matchboxes. Oh my god, wait. Is it still there? Because I will pay for you to mail it to me. I'm like, wait, please go check. I love, if you guys ever find vintage matchboxes, please message me on Instagram. I tried to get ones for where I'm living, but yeah. Because I was going to say, most of mine are from like Miami, Orlando, like places that I've lived. And I've actually got a majority of them from estate sales. So anyway. No worries, queens. Let's go through some of the pinstripe stuff. Again, this is not like a corp core show, but I did put 90s and Y2K, and I feel like these are like the 90s pieces. So this is a paper tag little fashion bug moment. She's marked a size large, made in the USA. She is kind of like a little bit of a You can see it's like polka dot and striped. It's basically 2 layers of mesh layered over each other, and you can see that it has like a shelf bra underneath, if you can kind of see. And then it's unlined in like the very stomach area, so it is lined in the bust. I'll show you guys this way. You can see that it does have the little shelf bra, but otherwise it is unlined. And then this is what the back looks like. I feel like this would just be so cute, like tucked into a little skirt, or even in like jeans, a little pair of shorts. It's just a very simple little flowy blouse. It is mesh and it's just a cute cowl neck. Very 90s coded. Again, she's marked a size large, y'all. And she's giving, I feel like, honestly, like medium to large. Okay, yeah, she's giving large. Her pit to pit, you guys, is 19 to about 21. So large to extra large. If you're interested in this cutie little flowy blouse, large to extra large, vintage fashion bug. Pit to pit is 19 to 21 with the cutie little cowl neck. Just so cute. Again, best fit for large to extra large girls. This little cowl neck blouse by Fashion Bug. Okay, so this is the first piece, girlies. The first little pinstripes moment. This one, probably my favorite one, is a little vintage. It's like Angela. I almost said agenda. The dyslexia stepping in. Angela, she's marked a size large as well. Definitely not fit for large. I feel like this is probably best for like a small medium. But you can see this is what her tag looks like, and you can see the material up close. It's like that thicker, like nylon material. It's really stretchy. But you guys look at like the pleats. She is so cute and pleated. This is going to snatch you the in, y'all. Like I hope it can really be articulated because of how snatched she is. You guys, she's so snatched. She is a cutie long sleeve. Again, she is pinstriped. Just a really cute, like vintage 90s pinstriped blouse. Like so cute. This is what the back looks like. She will be literally skin tight. It is very like tight and snatched. So I hope you can see like on the bust. Stop. And then obviously this is the back, but you can see it is kind of lined. So you can see the lining and how thick she is. Again, marked a large, probably best fit for a small. She's tiny. Her pit to pit resting, you guys, is 16. And then it goes to about 18 and a half. She is a size small queen. She's marked a large on her tag, but her pit to pit is 15 to 18. So small, medium, small up to a medium if you need her. She's running. Get her for $7 a steal, y'all. But yeah, this is my favorite little striped moment. Again, best fit for a small to medium. If you need her, she's running. She is that thick, good nylon, y'all. She's about to snatch you in. Thank you, girls, so much for your bids. She's about to snatch you in. This cutie little 90s, kind of like core blouse, but so cute. Thank you, Elena. I appreciate you, queen. Enjoy her. Such a steal. I'm glad you saw the vision, boo. I'm glad you saw the motherfucking vision. Um, you get it, queen. No, it's seriously so cute. I love like simple. I mean, you guys get it. I do really wear a lot of like simple clothing, but I feel like simple like striped clothing. Are you a striped or a polka dot girl? Right in the chat. Are you stripes or polka dots? Because I felt like I was stripes for a long time and I might be polka dots now. I don't know. You let me know. Oh my God, no, girl. I be singing daily, several times a day. I break into accents often. I think it's the Sagittarius rising in me. I'm expressive, you know? There's a lot of fire here. I have a lot of fire placements. So I feel like it comes out that way. And I have a lot of Leo placements. I'm sure you can understand if you have Leo placements. So I feel like that's where it comes out. It comes out in an accent. I love a British accent. And then funny enough, I worked for a British company for a while, you guys, literally for like a year. And I almost was like, wait, is it offensive that I have been doing like British accents like that? And they loved it. Honey, they said it ate down. They were like, no, your accent's actually pretty fucking good. I said, that's because I've been practicing for my entire life. Okay. My mom is that way too, though. Like, my mom will bust into an accent as well. And it's so funny hearing other people do American accents because I'm like, baby, that is not it. You know, like, that was never what it was giving. I don't think that was ever what it was supposed to give, you know? But yeah, girl, I feel you on it. I feel you on it. Okay. I love a good accent. Should we continue on with what we have? I feel like I've kind of shown the rack. If there's interest or questions, you guys, let me know if there's like a specific thing you're looking at that you want me to pull. Otherwise, I'm going to start kind of yammering. We'll do a last run through and then we'll probably yammer and then I'm going to eat breakfast. It's 1:30. What the hell? I'm telling you guys, start streaming and you'll realize like your days just fly by. I'm like, how have I only been on Or how have I been on for 90 minutes? I feel like I literally just got on like a minute ago, you know? Crazy inception. Okay, New York and Company, you guys. This is the last little stripy blouse that I have. Little striped girl. She's New York and Company. She's marked a size extra small, made in Korea, but I would say this is best fit for like an extra small up to a medium because she obviously has a good amount of stretch and like fit to her. She has wider sleeves. I love that the stripes are in different directions. I feel like it just makes it very classic. Like that's so like 90s to me. Anyway, she is a true baby doll fit. So you can see she does under bust. And I'll take her measures and then we'll get her going, you guys. Then we will get her going, queens. Okay, you guys, she is an 18 to like a 19. So like up to a size medium. She's running if you need her. So small to a medium. This gorgeous little flowy striped blouse. Another little striped moment for the girls. But yeah, small to a medium, you guys, is her best fit. A little striped, kind of again, corporate blouse. Thank you, queen. I appreciate you. Get this cutie. Get her if you're an office queen too, girls. Thank you, Katisha. I appreciate you, boo. I love. I honestly sold a lot. I think I had a, was it called a corporate show? I can't even remember. When I left the corporate world, you guys, like 6 months ago at this point, I basically sold all my corporate attire and I had a whatnot show. So I love a good corporate whatnot show, which tea, okay, now we can like yammer some more because I'm kind of done selling. Not that I'm done. If you have interest in something, please let me know. But I'm kind of pausing. I'm taking a break for a sec. Because, drum roll, I am going back to the corporate roles, you guys. I haven't even told you guys this, or have I? Y'all know I just be spilling my business. So maybe I said it on TikTok and I didn't say it on here. Which follow my TikTok if you don't follow it. Here, I'll put it in the chat for the girlies that are interested. If you want to follow me on TikTok, you want more. My last name is Moore. I came up with that when I was 13, and that is probably to date my best branding. But yes, I will definitely, yeah, let's do some whatnot tips. I'll definitely talk about that. T corporate Patty's back. Yes. Hopefully you guys put the prayers and manifestations out for me. I have some interviews coming up, so I'm excited. But I'll be honest, let's talk about it and especially in regard to whatnot, because I think people are like, oh my God. Morning! Hello, sexy. How are you, babe? I'm grabbing my coffee. I'm not running. I'm not running away from you, babe. I'm grabbing my coffee. As I was saying kind of earlier in the chat, if you're gonna sell full time, I think we have to realize my Insta is the same, Sky. My Insta is the same on TikTok and Instagram. It's you want more. Oh my God! Congratulations, Morgan. Wait, stop, you guys. Follow Leah Loves Vintage. Morgan has fire shit. Like you think I have good shit? Follow Morgan and send a congratulations to her, dude. That's awesome. Did the dress show happen or no? I have not done the dress show. I swear I still have the dresses. Dreaming of Mars. Do you have one that you're looking for specifically? Because low key, I know you wanted it the most. I will sell that one to you. Like whichever dress you're looking for. I feel bad because I did say I was going to have it and then I canceled the show. Sorry, girls, mental health things. But if you had one that you were really interested in, message me and I'm happy to like give you first dibs on it. Because I know that you had saved that show and I feel bad. I always feel bad letting you guys down. But sometimes we have to let others down to, give ourselves a break. And I'm giving myself patience with that because it is just a lot. But with selling and starting an audience, etc., and like building an audience and whatnot, you have to be really consistent just with anything. It's very similar rules to building on social media, like literally very similar rules. The algorithm works similarly. You need to go live like almost daily. When I first started, I did not do daily. I just did it 3 times a week, but I did it 3 times a week for 4 months. Like it was just, and I think sometimes you hear that and it's like, okay, 3 times, whatever, out of 7 days, but you don't realize all the back end that you need to do. Like you are sourcing clothes, cleaning clothes, measuring clothes, having your shows, packaging the clothes, dropping the clothes off, sourcing clothes. And that's kind of what I was going to say. And something that I'm learning, I'm actually going to make a TikTok video about this, which I've kind of teased it on my TikTok before, like entrepreneurship versus being like a corporate baddie and like the pros and cons of both of them. But at the end of the day, you have to really realize like this is a constant grind when you decide to do whatnot full time to make the money that you're seeing people make. Because I feel like I've started to see videos go on TikTok and whatever, people being like, I made $3,000 or I made X, $500 in 2 hours. And it's like, however, one, taxes and fees. That's all I'll say. Two, there is also a very big inconsistency when it comes with whatnot. So you may make that this day, you may not. And it really kind of is like the same even as you grow, like honestly. So I feel like you should be live daily. Like even if you go live just to chat, sometimes I just go live to talk, and it does help people to like find you. It does help you grow on here. Yes, I'll probably still make a tax video, girl. This tax season I got blessed because I've only been doing Whatnot full time for about 6 months. It was like the latter half of last year, and now this year I've been doing it. Oh my god, we're already in June. So I've actually been doing it for like 7 or 8 months now, which is crazy. I started in October of 2024. Damn, girl, it's been like 8 months. Honey, time flies. Time flies, girl. So my taxes were very offset because I had my corporate job for the most of last year. Thank God. Because, honey, even in only doing it from October, November, December, end of October too, like maybe first show was like the last 2 weeks. Maybe I owed 2 grand. Blessing, blessing. But just for those like 2-ish months, doing it full time, 3 times a week shows, like I owed $2,000. So thank God my tax refund from what I was getting in the corporate world, because I was very heavily taxed on what my salary was, I was able to kind of like offset it. But yeah, girls, it does. That's why like now I keep all my receipts. I keep gas receipts. I keep every thrift receipt. I keep every donation receipt. I'm the annoying person if I drop something off at St. Vincent de Paul. Yep, I need you to do a slip, because when you get into taxes, like you just need to. Otherwise, you're going to be, and that's kind of with Whatnot. Otherwise, you're going to be grinding to basically like make your bills. No, sorry, Justin, I don't sell any men's. No, no men's, no tap out, no affliction, like none of that sort of stuff. Only girly stuff. Y2K, feminine, sexiness. Anyway, but yeah, it's definitely something to consider. So like that's kind of why, if I'm being really honest, that's kind of why like people have asked me like, oh, is something wrong with your business? Like, why are you, even just like my friends, people close to me in my life, why are you deciding to go back to the corporate world? Myriad of reasons, you guys, myriad of reasons. But a big one is with Whatnot, I think unless you can really like, unless you have a team, like some people have their boyfriends or people that help them, whether it's source clothes, list the clothes, moderate their lives, etc. I think you will really realize like how exhausting it is as one person to do all parts. And I just don't have the system, a support system, etc. to like do every to do everything and scale it, like thrift more, post more clothes, have more shows, etc. So I think that there's like things like that that people don't really consider, where it's like nice in theory. But again, I'm speaking more from the full-time capacity. Like if you were like Whatnot is going to be my job, obviously like when you're doing it just part-time, or if you are going to do it in tandem with like your full-time job, that can be a bit more flexible. You don't have to go live, several times a week, because you don't really have like, you're not paying your bills from it. But obviously your growth may be a little bit slower. I would just say be consistent. And I think that's with anything in life. Like you want to grow business, you want to grow at work, you want to grow on social media, etc. Like, honey, you just have to be consistent. So show up, even if it means just going live and talking and yammering. Show up. And funny, exactly. See, CC's closet, you get it. And I think that that's probably, if I'm being honest with you, like that is probably what I think I needed to find. Now, I have no regrets doing this. I was very blessed to be in a position to leave my corporate job, and just transparently, like I'm a pay transparency girl. I don't care. I was making over 6 figures in my corporate role when I left. So it was a very big decision to be like, all right, I'm going to leave this role that I've worked for 6.5 years after college to like get myself up to this place of making that. But obviously I had a support. I had a partner who was willing to financially support me, emotionally, all the things. I think that plays a big role. But I don't regret doing it. Had I not done it, I think I would have always been like, what if? Like I used to journal for years about like, I can't wait to do my own business and that's it. And I can't wait to like leave the corporate world and just do that. And I think once you do it, you learn like, okay, do I want this or not? I do love working for myself. I don't think I love it in this way. Like again, and in this model, Whatnot is like very high demand, very quick pace, very quick movement. So you have to be okay with that. You have to be able to keep up with that. It's quick sales. It's high volume. So you need to be able to match that high volume, if that makes sense. So even on top of the question of like, do I think it's possible to make the same amount of money? For sure. Do I think that you, like, for example, I make anywhere from like 3,500 to like 5,500 a month on Whatnot, which is pretty like comparable. Was it what I was making before? No, because the taxes here and Whatnot do annihilate you. Like honestly, you need to be very, very conscious of that. Like they tax at about 13% of what you make every show. So you may see a baseline of like, all right, cool, people made X amount of dollars, but they do take a lot. So that's, I think, a big threshold. You're also like the cost of goods. I do not source from the Goodwill bins. I go to thrift stores. I go to estate sales. I will go anywhere. I literally go to all resells, consignments, etc. I just don't go to my bins here because honestly, here in Dallas, it's fucking scary. I think they're getting scarier all around. If I'm being honest, the bins is its whole moment. I don't know. It's just getting scary. Sales. That is a very good silly dance. That is a very good differentiator. I do about 3.5K to 5K in sales per month. So my take home from that, obviously you can do the math on top of like 13% is going to one thing. I keep my cost of goods, I try to keep them low, but at the end of the day, like they're never going to be as low as the bins. I will not fight for goods. And here, from what I've seen, it's just every time I've gone, it's like I'm not fighting. They be fighting, girl. I don't know what people be telling y'all, but they really do. Like it's the bins has gotten scary. It's really weird. Like the reselling world has gotten really it's just grown, and obviously with that comes the good and the bad. So you see both sides. But yeah, it's definitely possible to like make a good living off of here. Again, I think you just have to differentiate your sources. So when you see people like Costura Shop, Wondermel, Girl Online, etc., who have these huge shows with hundreds of people and they're making thousands of dollars, they obviously are not sourcing from like the bins and stuff. They have found a wholesaler, they have found store owners that want to liquidate, they have found people that will help kind of in those missions, etc. I've never been to the Fort Lauderdale bins, Dreaming of Mars. I never had done that. I went to the Miami one, and that one was fine. Like when I would go in the mornings, I would only go when they went at 8 a.m. and I would go from like 8 to maybe 9:30 in the morning. And it was like 5 people. Like it was never crazy. It was never like, I don't know, here, girl, it's like prison. Okay. I'm not doing it. I'm definitely not doing it. Yeah, I feel like you just have to see the Miami one is in Little Havana. It's off of Calle Ocho. Not prison, literally prison. Because they like line everybody up and they cover it with sheets and then they rip the sheets off and everybody like runs like roaches to a piece of food. It's not me. It's not me. I love doing what I do. I love clothing. I love vintage, but not enough to like fight people over it to where I'm like ripping through the bins and like that's just not what are we doing? I'll go back to the corporate world before I have to go to that level to be like fighting people for it. Like I'm sorry. I wouldn't be that's if that is what it's gonna start to look like, I'm not meant to be a vintage reseller because that's just too much. Like it's just too fucking much. So I like going to thrift stores, put my AirPods in, I like perusing. But I think that having a corporate job also will help me have a lot less pressure to like I don't know, like have shows every week, right now, everything, like sell everything that you have because obviously, like, I'm a human too. Like, just because I put myself out online and I do this online as a job, like I still have bills, obviously, even though it's fun, it's like obviously I'm here for a reason. So I think that there's just like just pieces that you have to weigh out for yourself. And again, try what works. I'm happy that I like tried and went from my corporate job to here, try to do it full time. And I'm grateful for like the months that I've been able to do it. There's nothing wrong with pivoting. Like I think people have it as like unassumed in their mind where it's like, oh my God, I'm going back. I don't know. Are they gonna think like I've even had friends that are like, oh, do you think it'll be weird like for your old job to see you on LinkedIn and that you're like applying again? I'm like, I don't give a fuck. Okay. Like, why do I care what you think about what I'm doing with my life? Like, you have the courage to quit your job and you do something full time for yourself. And then we'll talk. And then we'll talk. Yeah, right. I'm glad that you're saying that you enjoy it too. I do typically go live a handful of times a week. I would say like 3 to 4. I don't go live every single day. I'm trying to get a better schedule. Obviously, once my like solidified work schedule comes through and like I have my corporate role, I'll try to kind of make it. I might do more weekends, I might do things more at night, but I'm definitely going to stay with the cadence of 3 times a week, like minimum 3 times a week, you guys. And I feel like if you were really trying to grow, like I'm at 20, only 2,500, I think. And I've been on here for months, which is good growth, but there are people that definitely can grow quicker because they're live more frequently. Like even if you really should go live every day. Like I really should even be going live every day, even if it's to talk, even if it's to check in. I feel like just the amount of new people joining the app is advantageous to like just be ever present on the For You page. You know what I mean? How many times should you go live a week? Every day. I think you should go live daily. I think the bare minimum is 3 times, maybe 2. I'll say 2 is the bare minimum, in my opinion. But I think 3 advantageous if you could do every day. Again, even if it's an hour. Like I've been live for about 2 hours right now. You don't have to go live for 2 hours. Like you don't have to be like if this is not like fucking Kai Cenat, you need to stream for like 12 hours, Go live for 30 minutes, go live for 45 minutes, go live for an hour. Like when I first started, it was like 45 minutes, an hour, then 90 minutes. Then I would work my way up to being comfortable talking, getting the girls to engage, selling things, like etc. You know what I mean? Oh girl. Day or night, I feel like you need to test it out for your audience that you build. And I think that's something that people don't really say. There is not necessarily like a perfect time to go live. I think obviously you don't want to go when there's like crazy huge people live. Like if you see, like again, I think Girl Online is just top of mind because even I love like joining her shows, but you can tell she has hundreds of people. So it's probably not advantageous to go on when people like that are on, where you know like a bulk of the Y2K community is literally in her live, you know? So I think that that's like, I think that that's probably when it's good. I like to go live during the day. Like these shows have always been good for me. That's how I started. I would go live at like 11. I think it was 11 every day because I was in Florida and that's why I do noon here. Or 1. It was 1 o'clock in Florida, and that's why I do noon here. So I would say, yeah, like doing it, start there. Start maybe even doing like night shows. Like even I've not really delved that deep into night shows because I love to sleep. I'm an early riser, early to bed girl. But yeah, just play around, see what works for you. Look at your analytics too. That's what I feel like not a lot of creators say on here. Bitch, look at their fucking analytics. Okay. Once you go live for like a solid week, look at your analytics, different times a day, etc., and see like where, okay, who's buying, how many people have stayed on, etc., and then use that. Like fuck what people are saying, use the data, girl, you know. Okay. See, I love that. And you do it at 9 p.m. And that's what I'm saying. Like sometimes night really works. I think it's just about finding where your right fit of customer is. I felt like the audience during the day, the girlies really resonated with me. And I don't know, I just felt like they showed up, they were more chatty, like it was like girls on their lunch break, etc. And I find the same even now. I'll do like Saturday, Sunday shows at like 11 or noon. And I feel like that works really well too. So honestly, it just depends on the audience that you're looking to acquire. But there are always people on this app. Think about TikTok. I feel like there's always somebody scrolling, there's always going to be people. So just think about that. Like the audience is there. How do you eliminate the competition then for yourself? Go on kind of off times. That's what I'd say. Yeah, I was gonna say there's always people here. I think that this is an interesting question. I'm really glad you asked that about sellers and support and whatever, because I feel like promoting and like people promoting in shows is a big thing. That's really grown on the app since I've been on here. Promoting, asking to promote, just like doing it that way. I was more of a grassroots approach. I literally just built from going live. I never promote. I never asked for promo. I never asked for people to raid me. I never did raid trains until literally like a month, two, or I think it was 2 months ago. And that's still, I think, the strategy that's best. Like, I would just say to go live, and that would really help you. But I don't disagree that it can be helpful to have other sellers who like raid and support you. That's how I feel like showing support is best. So, like, when I'm ending a show, I'll raid somebody's show. And other people have rated me. I just think that that's really supportive and helpful. Obviously, going into people's shows, just commenting, watching, like helping their watch time, supporting. I'm not a huge person, and maybe some people agree or disagree with me on this. I have no idea. I'm not like, this is my job. I don't sit on whatnot buying clothes. Not that I'm not supportive. I've obviously purchased things from here, but like obviously I do this full time, so I don't sit on here as a buyer very often at all because I'm obviously trying to sell, like I'm trying to grow my business from the sales place. But I do think like it is important to show up in people's streams, comment, like just show them love. I feel like show love. Don't be a hater. And I do think the Whatnot community is very supportive. I've had more support than not. Like I feel like the girls on here are actually extremely supportive. They want to help you grow, they want to help you succeed, they'll answer questions. But yeah, closed mouths don't get fed. So don't expect people to just give you a handout. I think you have to go, like I've messaged plenty of sellers on here to ask questions about packaging, product, tips. Girls have messaged me directly. I'm happy to send you links to like the label printer I use. How did I do packaging? What Etsy sellers I buy from? Like, I feel like, yeah, if you're willing to ask and you'll put in the effort to message, like they will help you. I've not had any girl that was like, sorry girl, I don't know, da da da. Like they've all been very supportive. That's the blessing of Whatnot. And I think sometimes people get very nervous when something feels saturated, like, oh my God, there's more sellers or I see people on. But if anything, like it just means that there's more demand. Like there's so many users on Whatnot and so little like sellers. I don't think people realize how little the seller pool is compared to how many people buy on here. So I really would just say, yeah, go live consistently, even if it's smaller shows. I feel like that's something that I probably would tell my younger self when I started. I felt a lot of pressure to have like hundreds of pieces and etc., etc. No, like that's why my shows now, I'll even start with like 30, 40 pieces, maybe 20, like, and just go through it and then talk to my community. I don't think people ever want to feel like you're like, buy this now, like start small. I don't know. I do that. Start small and grow. I saw one seller who promotes as a mediaverse. Oh, actually, interesting. I've never seen that. That's crazy. Yeah, that is a little bit crazy. I don't know. Like the promotion, I'll be honest, if you've been riding with me for months, you know it used to piss me off because I used to be very vocal about it and it did piss me off. Don't pop into my stream if I see it just says like so and so just joined and then they just say like, "Hey, can I promote?" It's like, "Baby, you just popped in here." Okay, I can see that. But whatever. I realize like I think sometimes you just have to ebb and flow with how the app's going. I just at this point, please just follow me. I don't care. Like it doesn't hurt or hinder anything I'm doing. So I guess it's not that deep. I just had to get over. I think it was like an ego thing for me just because I didn't promote. So I didn't know why people felt like it was like going to help them so much. But you know what? Fuck it. At the end of the day, not really my business. Is the generated label printer not vertical? Just fill up the whole pages of. No, no. I have resized mine. So I use a printer. It's called a Nelco printer. I don't know. I don't necessarily recommend it. I'm actually going to get a new one because this one makes me print each label by label. Isn't that fucking annoying? Label by label instead of like print all and they just all print. Either way. But it is a thermal printer and I was able to resize mine. It's a Bluetooth app. So I could resize it in the app to go from it being horizontal to it being vertical, so it didn't take up. No, I know. And I feel like honestly, I've heard a lot of my queens say that where they're like, it is so annoying, especially in the chat if it's just like promo, 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 and then your question gets lost. Like I'll see that in even other sellers' chats where I'm like I can't even ask my question or like I'm trying to like kiki with you and just have a good talk and there's like 50 promo messages and my shit's getting lost. But yeah, and just going from one line to the next and then you're not actually engaging. Exactly. I don't know. Promo, honestly, guys, I feel like the only promo you should be doing is literally on the app. Like in the promote, put $20 in your show and that will help you more than you like bullshitting and pissing people off by hopping from live to live. Plus, people know that. Like as sellers, we know. I can see who comes into my live all the time and is like, can I promote? Can I promote? Can I promote? Like, baby, I'm also looking at the orders and I'm not seeing your username there. So like I just think that sort of stuff is a little bit that's shady. Like that's just not my vibe. That's not my vibe being salty because their items are being resold. No. Oh my god, wait, could you just spill the tea? I've never seen that. I don't give a fuck. I've seen my items like I know. Girls will message me and be like, "Oh my god, I resold this or da da da." Happy, babe. I feel like that's why you need to make your money off of your item. Like if you want X amount of dollars for it, make sure you charge that. I don't know. I guess that's like the world economy. Like everything we are selling has been sold. So that's interesting. Yeah, the promos is annoying. I'm just physically getting angry. No, literally. Some people are getting very, 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 very that's capitalism, babes. Welcome to it. Um, yeah, it's only in Y2K. I've noticed that too. I don't really explore a lot of other categories and whatnot, and that's actually something that I'm gonna try to be a little bit more conscious of because I do feel like we could learn, but I feel like it is only in Y2K that everybody wants to, promo, 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 promo. I'm like, okay, y'all, damn. But guess what? I do think, and I don't want to be mean. I just don't think it is ever gonna help you as much as you think it is. I don't know. 'Cause people are sourcing off of them. Wait, really? I thought that was the point of Whatnot. Like, I know we're not Fleek. I know we're not a wholesale app like that, but like, especially if you own like a vintage store or a market or something where you're selling things for a much higher price anyway. Like, why do you? I don't know. See, this is I don't ever get into the tea. What I sold her for $12 for 20 is asking why I was selling it for so much. Like, oh my god, that's crazy. It's like, baby, why are you mad about that? Yeah. Exactly. And I don't understand. Why are you mad? I just, again, they get upset because they didn't make the money that they could have made on it. And I think that's another huge tip with Whatnot is if you like, I will sell designer shit on here all the time. You guys, I sold an Armani top today for what, $12, $13, $17. I don't remember how much it sold for. Obviously, if I posted that on Depop, I could probably make like $70. Like, I think sometimes people don't you're selling it here because of the quickness of the sell-through rate. You're not selling it here to maximize profit off every item. So I think sometimes people get it confused. Like the different platforms are truly different algorithms. They're for different things. And I think that's like the biggest strategy. So I don't know. If you're coming to Whatnot to be like, all right, I'm gonna make, X amount of dollars for each top, that's not Whatnot's game. And I think that's probably where people get disappointed or very discouraged, I should say. I've seen a lot of discouraging videos and messages or lives about stuff like that. And it is sad, but like that's just not Whatnot. That's why I say the profitability it can be here, but truthfully, the advantage and what is so advantageous about Whatnot is the sell-through rate that you don't have to hold on to inventory. I could get on one live and sell 100 items if I wanted to. But does that mean I'm going to get the profit per item that I would get if I listed those 100 on Depop? No, obviously not. But I think people want the best of both worlds. And you just can't. Like, that's just not how it works. Honestly. Sorry if I'm catching up on y'all's chat. But yeah, it's no. Honestly, I feel like they are all fine. Again, I think sometimes it's a bit greed. Unfortunately, with any industry that starts to get a higher saturation, I feel like greed will obviously creep in. And I think vintage is getting that way, kind of. Like even with thrift stores and stuff, like it is really, yes, it's a trade-off for saving time, 1000% silly dance. Oh my God. And even with whatnot, you can still do a lot of back end. I see the girlies that are out here loading their stores, doing the bit, like honestly, it can be a lot. And hopefully you make what you are deserving of making by doing those things. I think with whatnot is a much more of a gamble though. Much more of a gamble. Depop you may wait for like 2 to 3 months, but that item will probably sell. And it'll probably sell for like 50, 60, like I don't know. I think that there's plenty of instances in that here and whatnot. But you're not holding on to it. It should be less work, like stuff like that. Yeah. Yes, exactly. So I think that's just always what it's going to be. But really, like, whatnot is very easy. I think you just have to decide for yourself what you want out of it. And I think that's something that I had to learn. And it was a good lesson. Like, I'm grateful to have whatnot. I'm grateful to have all of you. I love chatting. I love being live. I feel like it's like best friends and we just talk on the phone or like asking for girl advice. And I love that. I love live. I love live streaming. I think it's so fun. I love fashion. I love all these pieces. But I think this was almost a lesson to me in learning like you don't have to monetize every hobby. Like, I love making money on whatnot. But I think when it's like how you eat, you're just like, I don't know. I think exactly. I would rather keep it more community, keep it more like fashion enthusiast based than feel like I have to like source, get every item just to sell stuff to you to like, I don't know. I don't like the mentality it puts me in. So you kind of have to decide that for yourself. You kind of have to decide that for yourself. Copy that. Yes. And I think it is fun. I like chatting and the right people will come to you though. Oh my gosh, dude, thank you. I try to do seller lives and stuff like that, honestly, maybe every 2 weeks ish. Because I do think they are valuable. And again, I feel like because we see so much like promoted ads and stuff on TikTok and whatever, um, you start to have a perception. And I think people get frustrated when they join. So I was almost grateful that like I joined whatnot before it started to really proliferate and like I saw ads and everybody on here and whatever because it didn't give me an unrealistic expectation. But that's why I don't really agree with some of the ads that they've started to run about like make X amount of money in this much time. It's like I don't want people to get set up for failure. Like it's not like everything that is worthwhile, honey, it is a grind. It is a consistent grind. So don't think it's just going to like pop up or be easy. Don't think people are going to watch you. Don't think that just because you have 50 people watching you, they're going to buy. Like there's so many nuances that come with it. Making some points on the side. Exactly. This is a great side hustle. And I think even if you had a consistent plug to do it full time, like, you know what I mean? I feel like if you had oh, I love that. Yes. I love that. I love when people say that. I feel like if you had like a vintage plug or someone, like a wholesaler or someone that you bought through, then it can be a lot more sustainable. Like I don't have a wholesaler, I handpick everything. So I think that's also part of it. But if you had like an ecosystem, a network, like somebody that you could buy from consistently, whatnot can really be lucrative. Like it really can. And I want the girlies to know that. Like you really can make good money on here if you have the right inventory plug to back it up. To back it up. You know? Um I love that, dude. I do have some dresses. Yes, I will show you what I have left, you guys. I promise I'll stop yammering. I don't think I would get into wholesale. Personally, I like hand picking stuff. I like it being kind of like my own signature thing. So unless I could do a hand pick wholesale, which I think is becoming more popular, where you like FaceTime them and stuff. Hi, babe. Then I would do something like that where I could pick each item, but I don't think I would do like, oh, I just buy this box and they send me like types of items. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. You know. You know. We'll see. I'm not against it. I used to have one in Miami. I miss her every fucking day. You guys would have eaten her up. Her name is Barbie, but she was a designer vintage wholesale girl. And I met her because she had done an estate sale listing on estatesales.net. Listen to how serendipitous this is, Queens. She posted a post on estatesales.net where you find all the other estate sales and was like, hey, we'll watch you pictures of designer. I was like, oh, fuck. I took a screenshot of it. Didn't think anything. That was on a Tuesday. This estate sale was supposed to be on Saturday. Take a screenshot. Don't think anything of it. Whatever. I'm like, oh, shit, I'm going to go. I go back to the posting and it's gone. Like on Thursday, I'm like telling a friend, whatever. I couldn't find it. So I'm like, fuck, is it gone? I decide she's in Fort Lauderdale. I'm like, let me just drive out there. I don't know. Like, I swore I saw it. I was the only person there. You guys, she had Cavalli down. Poochie down. Like, she's so good. I'm about to tell Vale, if you're still here in the chat, I will send you her info. If you're in Miami, I am happy to provide her info. She sells such good designer for such good prices, you guys. I bought like those Cavalli sets, like the jeans and the denim jacket. Girl, I would buy them for $100 a set for both pieces. $50 set. Message me if you DM me here. Does she ship? No, that's the tea. That's why I'm like so sad. I have her business card though. If you message me here, I will give you her information. I will send you her info. I'll find her business card, and I believe she has her email on it because I don't want to give out her phone number. But yeah, she's really good. Unfortunately, that is like the only way I would have done it because I could go to her warehouse, pick everything, etc. She does not only sell wholesale, but I don't believe she does like one off. Like you kind of have to spend a check with her. Like she's not going to. She wouldn't meet me. Not that she said this, but I don't want to waste her time. She wouldn't meet me unless I was like gonna like I would spend like like almost $1,000. But I would buy things. Like I bought Chanel from her. I bought my first Chanel bag from her. Cavalli Pucci, even like non-designer stuff. She just has good true vintage too. So she just has really good stuff. But yeah, message me if you're interested. And if you're in like Miami, Fort Lauderdale area, because that's where she is. She does not ship. She does not like, she's not online. I've tried to beg her to do whatnot. I tried to beg her to even do Depop at the time or eBay, but she's very like word of mouth. But she's the person to know because y'all, she is a consigned queen. She knows all the little Boca Raton, West Palm Beach, Fort Lauderdale, sexy beauties that when they want to get rid of something, they literally ask Barbie, can you consign it for me? So she's a plug. Like she really was like such a good person to know. But again, it really only is designer. It is vintage. Obviously, it's higher ticket prices. Don't expect whatnot prices, but you're gonna pay far less than what you would pay on like eBay, the Real Real, etc. So message me if you do want her stuff. Because I'd love to send her business. She's super super cool. Okay, girls. Yes. Wait. Do you know her? Stop. She's lit. She's very lit. She's very very sweet. She's such a nice personality. Like she's just good. I really wish she would like do whatnot or go live because she could make coin. But right now she just does it like by I think appointments, etc. Message me, boo. Okay, let's go through the rack. Let me show you. Also, side note, I am going to be posting this Reformation dress. She's going to be for sale, or sorry, not Reformation. She's literally Zimmerman. This Zimmerman dress. I will be posting her for sale on my buy it now. So I'm gonna start posting you guys. I have like several like kind of like more expensive designer items, etc. They will be starting to go on the buy it now. That way you guys can just purchase them if you want. But yeah, exciting. Okay, let me show you some of the dresses and things that I have left. Okay, let's start with dresses, you guys. She has markers in my area. We know each other. Oh wait, what's markers? I don't even know what that is. Let me know. Okay, first dress, you guys. Some of the queens were saying that they really wish this was a tank. Girls, a tank dress is so cute. Like to try, just to throw on with some little shoes, guys. Oh yes. No, she literally does markets. Like she does the huge like consignment markets. God, what is it called? It's like West. I don't think is it West Palm Beach Flea Market? I don't know, something like that. But she does like the really big markets too in South Florida that are like held in the convention centers, etc. Super good. She does not do, yeah, she does like antique markets. No, she doesn't do like Magic City Flea or anything. You guys, she's on like a different level. Like I don't know how to, I don't want to say that in like a derogatory way. Like obviously I'm not, no shade to like the sellers that do Magic City, etc. But she's on like a only designer, like selling Chanel's, Birkins. Obviously she sells clothes and things like that too, but she sells it like the bigger, like she would be like at a current affair or something like that. Like she's like that in that wavelength. But honestly, again, very word of mouth. I feel like the older resellers, not that she's old, but like in like 40s, 50s, etc. I feel like they're so word of mouth. They don't sell online, they don't do anything. That's who you need to find. Like that's who you need to find. Where you just go to their house and pick stuff. And that's what I would do. She would be like, girl, I have new bins. Come look and see. I'm on my way. I'm on my way. Like, dude. Yes, exactly. Okay, queens. I'll run everything from this point on. We'll probably just run for 7. Little Ed Hardy if you want. She's marked a size medium, you guys. This pit to pitch, I think she was like closer to like a medium. But yeah, I'm gonna show you all the dresses that we have going on. Pit to pit, you guys, 16, and then the dress length is 30. So she's a true mini girl. She's a true mini, small to medium if you need her. Get her for steal an Ed Hardy dress for Literally, you guys paying less than I paid. Slay. Slay. But she's such a good little moment. Thank you, queens. Best fit, you guys, for small to medium. She's marked to medium, but pitch fit was 16 and construction about 18. So small, medium, schmedium. Thank you, Madison. What a cutie little Y2K moment. I'm also going to ship everything today, girls. So don't worry. Don't worry. You will get her hopefully by the end of this week then. Hopefully at the end of this week then. You guys, this is very niche, but I have nobody else in my life to talk to about it. So please validate me. Does anybody follow Wizard Liz? Has anybody been like following the Wizard Liz situation? Do you guys know who I'm talking about when I say that? Does anybody know who I'm talking about when I say that? Okay. Yes. Okay. Thank you. My people. Oh, my people. My people. My friends are like, who's Wizard Liz? I'm like, oh, what? Nobody knows who Wizard Liz is? She has 8 million followers on like YouTube, 8 million on TikTok, 8 million on Instagram. That girl has like fucking what's 8 times 3? 24? 24 million followers? Moody, you're literally me, babe. Me, whenever I have a man, I'm like, honey, listen to this tea. He's like, I literally don't give a fuck about her. What are we talking about this for? Dude, she's literally the prettiest woman. So I made a video about this, like what to learn from Hailey Bieber, what to learn from Liz, because obviously she stood on business. It was like, fuck him, I'm leaving him. That's like what all her content is about, etc. And I'm so proud of her. I cannot believe it though. You guys, it's always lizard slimy men. Like I genuinely don't know what they saw in him. Like even when she first came out with him, I was like, okay, maybe he's like cute and nerdy. Once I saw his birth chart, I said, an Aries man, you're never gonna convince me. An Aries man with a Scorpio Mars? I don't think so. I don't think so. The bitch already did. Literally. Ooh. Oh my god, I scared myself. I thought I was stepping on beans. Oh hell no. Oh hell no. It was way bad. It was bad. It was really bad. Like, it's not for me. So anyway, I do think it's sad when the ex-girlfriend came out and Scorpio. It got worse. Like, honestly, you guys need to watch like breakdowns. And I'm not even saying like, okay, I just think it was sad when the ex-girlfriend came out with all the tea and was like, bitch, I was pregnant too at one point. I was da da da. I simply would pass away. I feel so bad for Liz. And I think it's sad. And one of the videos that I made about it was like, I feel like people just get in these mentalities with parasocial relationships that it's like, oh, they're rich and famous. Like, nobody would do that or they wouldn't. I'm like, no, people target them for that. Like, I think as a woman, being online, being social, being like putting yourself out there, people like men are weird. Will literally try to humble you. They will actively try to pursue you, seek you out almost just to conquer you. Like, I feel like he's fucked up in the mind in that sense. Like, he literally was like, I'm gonna seek you out and like, I just want to be able to have you and attain you. And then you will do like shit like that where you get her pregnant and then you cheat on her. Crazy, dude. Men are weird. Men are weird, but also I think that there's just like, again, a certain type of underdeveloped emotionally man where it's like you literally will just like, it's a psychological game for you. It's very creepy. It's very weird. I feel for my girl. But I think that unfortunately, like, look at Chloe K. I feel like it happens a lot more than we think. Like, a lot more than we think to celebrities or people that are like in the public eye like that. Because I think men just want to humble you. Like, I think they're kind of like, whatever, fuck it. And it's sad because no matter how much, which is why also like I love Liz, sure. But like, I don't believe in women who like just base their content around stuff like that, like this like high value woman rhetoric and being this way and like it will basically alleviate or absolve you from any cheating. Like, that's not true. Simply, you can be the greatest person in the world, have fabulous morals, be sexy, be all the things, be a great woman, and a man will still choose to cheat on you. So I don't, I'm like, honey, this has nothing to do with you. It's definitely him. Like, he's definitely, if a man is just like dead set on doing that, he's gonna do it. Even if you're like high value and like a great person and all the things, you know? Literally hate you and want to conquer you. Oh my god. I have said that so many times that cheating while pregnant should literally be, oh my god, Allie, we're talking about Wizard Liz, if you've heard of Wizard Liz, and the cheating scandal. Because I had nobody to talk to about it. Like, exactly, Megan Fox got cheated on. A man will still hate you and be with you. He will still cheat on you. I think that that's why it's like really important. Like, so many people will say, like, it doesn't matter if you're married, men will still do this. No, it matters the mentality that somebody's getting married with. If you're with a man that's just like, okay, I just want to marry you, the fact that he wanted to marry her within 3 months of being with her, red flag, red fucking flag. What the fuck? Like, I remember watching their Q&A video on YouTube and being like, huh? Like, babe, I love a man that's obsessed with me too. I have a Leo Venus and a Leo Mars. Like, I want you to lick the ground that I walk on. But I'm not, if a man is that obsessed with me in 3 months, like, I know I'm that good. What's going on? You know what I mean? Especially if you had an ex-girlfriend 2 months ago. Like, are you ready to get married? I don't think so. Sorry, babe. Let me show you some baby doll helps. Yes. I know. And it's like they're little boys. But I think a lot of women, guys, let's be real here. Let's be real. Some of y'all are not going to be ready for this combo, but it's true. A lot of women put shit to the wayside for rich men. It is no coincidence that he's like daddy's money rich, girl. Do you think that they would be doing that with a broke man or with like a regular, like I have to work, I have a job at 9 to 5, I'm making that sort of money? No. Like, I think you get a little colored by the coin. Oh God, exactly. Rose-colored glasses is just on. Girl, women do that for broke men all the time, though. Clock that motherfucking tea. This is the only baby doll top I have. Queen, it's a long sleeve, like fairy baby doll moment. Look at her little sleeves too. I think it's just sad because you realize, like, yes, men are predatory, but you also realize that I think women will betray themselves and their boundaries for the illusion of what you would like an ideal man to be. You know? It's sad. It really is. And I think sometimes if you are not in the space where you're wholeheartedly secure and happy in yourself, you will rush that process, i.e., meeting someone in 2 to 3 months and marrying them. So, yeah, I'll do it for 5, honestly. I will run her for 5 for my queen. Let me make a little $5 thing really quick, boo. And then I'll just run it because now I'm kind of just yammering. So this will give my girls a little, a little something, something. $5 holla. $5 holla. But yeah, you guys, honestly, it really does make me sad. Like the listing was really shitty. I don't know. I don't like stuff like that. I just hate when men get the one up, but it's disappointing because I'm gonna run her for you, Queen. If you need her, she's running. Marked a size small, y'all. But could fit up to a size medium. She's very stretchy. She's nylon. So cute though. Little fairy moment. It makes me so mad, and it makes me sad too. Thank you, girlies. I appreciate you. Um, Dude, I swear to God, I'm bringing my YouTube back. Okay, girls, be ready. Oh, the girls want her bad. Thank you, queens. Wait, stop. You guys are like gagging me. I love you. Honey, you don't have to keep bidding her up. Oh. Do I think this is a bot? Or hopefully you're good. I'm like, thank you. You didn't have to bid against yourself, my love. I was gonna say your payment failed. Bring it back, girl. I was gonna say, is this a scammer? Should I block them? Let me look. Ashley, are you a scammer? Let me know. Let me know in the chat before I block you, queen. I will rerun. No, hun. Okay. Please fix your payment then, or I will rerun the top. But yeah, you guys know, seriously, I feel like it will be brought back. I think it's gonna be a podcast though. I'm still learning the app. Okay, I'm like, I appreciate you. Thank you so much for your purchase. Please fix the payment and then the shirt will be yours. But yeah, let me know. Are you a scammer right now? Sorry, guys. But the podcast, no shade, no tea to you, Ashley. You will encounter scammers on here. So just, I'm telling you, if you are a seller, just be aware. And they will come in fledglings. But with the listing, I think it's just interesting because you do have to like really stand on business with some of the men. I don't know. Like, there's certain things. I feel like you just have to be really safe. I don't want to also get pregnant by anybody, even if I'm like just marrying them, that like within a few months of being married. I just don't. I don't know. I would never get married in like a quick amount of time. Yeah, don't be blinded by the deed. It's just there's so much shit like that that I don't know. I was bidding against myself. Yes, that's why I was like, honey, you don't have to keep going. You don't have to keep going, babe. Okay, do you want me to rerun it? I'm happy to rerun it now that you know that it works because I don't really feel like I literally was running this for $5 as a deal and it got bid up to $39. So I'll rerun it. You guys can rebid and we'll just call that a wash. So don't pay for that. Don't fix that payment so it doesn't charge you. Okay, I'm going to run this top again if you're interested and you need her. Just swipe it one time. If you're interested and you would like the top, she's running again. This little $5 holler. If you would like her, she's running. Well, I know. I feel bad. I feel like there's so many new people and whatnot that it's like, I don't want you to get charged $30. Hopefully the other person comes back. Oh. Oh. Oh, maybe you can't bid again. I don't know, Queen. I'll run it again just in case, and then you let me know. Does it show that you can bid? I have no idea. I'm not sure what it looks like on your side, but I know she's running again. I know it's a learning curve. I just wanted to make sure. I know the other queen really wanted it too. Thank you, Boo. Oh my gosh, thank you, Carlos. Also, hi, Bay. I didn't see yours in the chat, my love. But yeah, she's a cutie little Y2K moment. And I just love the sleeves. I feel like you don't see anything like that. Something very unique. Thanks, Boo. Hi, love. Are you back yet, babe? Okay, I'm trying to see the showroom. You guys, What the Fuck Designer Archive also lives in Dallas. Shout out to my Dallas queens and kings. Because Loki, every time I got on this app, somebody is also from Texas. I'm like, oh, I love it. Thank you, love. Thank you for your first purchase, too, dude. Welcome to Rich Girl Vintage. Okay, cool. Yes, let me know. I would love to see. You have such a collection. Guys, I would love that one day. You know what I mean? Like, I would love to own an archive or something one day. I talk about him all the time because I love him. Oh my gosh, thank you. Girl, message me. We can hang out. I met a girl off of TikTok. All of my friends I feel like I've met off of social media. So let me know, queens. I would love to do a little coffee, a little lunch. I do not do anything to my brows. So I've done literally this morning, all I've done to them is put glue in them, like the little like brow gel. Glue. What the fuck did I say? Glue. Glue. But yeah, I got my it's not letting me bid again. I'm sorry, babe. The top is sold, but do not fix that payment because it will charge you and then I will have to facilitate a refund. So don't fix that payment for that one. Just letting you know. Thank you. I really do a lot to try to keep my skin up, you guys. I'm gonna be 29 this year. 29, girls, 29. So we're trying to keep it preserved and tight without having to do any fillers, Botox, anything. I'm trying to have to keep this face alone. I'm not originally from Texas. I do live in Dallas now. I'm actually really fresh, y'all. I moved here in January, girls. January. Wait, okay, y'all. I might put a little Dallas group together. Would you guys be down for that? Oh my gosh, sweet stuff. Literally me, whenever they ID me, they're like, no, I need to see your ID. I'm like, okay, period. No, I really will. I will put like a little Dallas group together. Let me take a screenshot of everybody that said, just really quickly, that said that they were in Dallas, just so I can add everyone. Okay, let's do it. Okay, I think I have the last like 5 or 6 people. Dallas girlies, Dallas girlies. Okay, cool. But yeah, I don't wear makeup day to day. I feel like that's probably like one of the biggest things. I wear sunscreen every day, drink a lot of water. I do hot yoga. I love to sweat. That's really it, y'all. But yeah, I'm gonna be 29 this year and it feels fucking surreal. Okay. I love getting older. I think it's a blessing. So I'm not one of the girlies that's afraid to be 29. I'm excited. I feel like my 30s will really just be it. You know what I mean? Like in your 20s, bitch. A lot of you guys are young. A lot of you guys are really young. I feel like in your 20s, it's just ghetto. It's so ghetto. It's literally ghetto. Thank you. Oh my gosh, stop. You guys, I'm flattered. Black don't crack. I am half black, half white. So I feel like the black really taps in. My mom's German. So I feel like I don't know. I almost said something really problematic. Wow. My mother's German, which I feel like is like a good, solid bloodline. You know what I mean? Like she's a solid type, like she takes very good care of herself. Like I feel like I don't know. Germans are always looking so put together. Yes. Yes. Okay, period. Why are you so cool? Girl, please. Cool? I have no idea. I feel like half the time I'm literally alone, so that's why I be wilding out online. Okay? Me too. I really do. Part of me thinks that I could also even be like, I don't know. I'm like, maybe I need to move overseas. Do you guys have that? I was talking to my best friend about this earlier. Like, do you have just moments where you're like, what the fuck am I doing with my life? I need to go live in like fucking Japan, you guys, and teach English. Okay. I need to go do something completely different. Like, I'm like, what am I doing? I'll have moments where I'm like, what? I need to go move to Bali and like teach yoga. Like, what am I doing here? Fuck the capitalism, fuck America, you know? And then I'm like, okay, girl, reel it in. You know what I mean? Like, I'm like, all right, so then after that, what are we doing? How are we having a career? Girl, I do my 30s. Yes. Okay, thank you, Sydney. I'm feeling that. No, honestly, even my sister's 32. She's almost 5 years older than me, 4 years, four, like and a half. And she also looks so young. And it's funny because she's so much shorter. You guys, I don't know how tall you think I am. How tall do you think I am? Like, if you just had to guess, how tall would you be like, okay, I think she's this tall? Girl, Portugal is one of my favorite countries. I love Portugal. Honey, that'd be me. 5'3", 5'6". Oh, y'all think I'm a short queen. No, I'm literally like 5'9", you guys. I'm tall. 5'8", 5'9", girl. Thank you, Flora. You clocked that T. And I love it. Like, a pair of stilettos, a pair of heels hates to see me coming, which is why I don't date short men. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, the short kings love me. I feel like short men love a tall bitch all of a sudden. All of a sudden, they love a tall queen. Let me my phone charger, but they are obsessed with me sometimes. I can't. Like, what are you about to do with all this? You know what I mean? What are you about to do with all this? What are you about to do? That's the funny part, though. That's what I'm saying. I can't do it. I've dated one shorter guy. You guys know that. The OGs know that. Oh my God, thank you, queens. I know I like be selling clothes, but I also just be yapping. So I do appreciate I do appreciate you guys sticking around while I yap. No, I love it. My last boyfriend, you guys, my ex, 6'5", young. I just feel like once you get that, like once you get to that height, you can't go back. You know what I mean? I just love a tall man, and I like that I could literally wear like 6-inch stilettos at like 5'9", and he would still be like 3 or 4 inches taller than me. Like, I just love that. You know, I'm tall. I want to feel like a little, like a little petite queen. So I love it. No shade to the short kings though. I need to look up. I need to look up. I need to look up 1000%. No shade to them. I just think it's a little bit different. I don't know. I think, do you feel like you guys have preferences to who you want to date, or do you feel like it's like very, like just up in the air? Some people say that they have like, do you think you have a type? I mean, I don't know if I necessarily have a type. I think there's things that I like that are universal, but it's not like, I don't think that I have like a type where it's like on paper, this is like what, like I only date these types of people. I don't know why I love Middle Eastern or white boys. Girl, we've all been there. We've all been there. I don't like pretty boys. I'm crying. You got to be at least 5'10". Okay, another thing that I was talking to my friend about. Every shorter girl that I know, every woman that's like 5'2", 5'3", she's like, I want a 6-foot man. He needs to be da 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 da. I love that. The short queens have to have a tall, like every short girl I know only dates super tall men, which is so funny. Pretty boys, I'm screaming. I don't know if I've ever dated a pretty boy, you guys. I don't think I've ever dated like a pretty boy, like in the sense that I feel like they've been like, obviously I found them handsome, but I don't know. Not like a pretty boy. Like, you can't be too like prim than me. I feel like I'm the OG. Like, I mean, I need to like do everything, get dressed and do this. Like, I'm a Libra. So if you're out pretty boying me, it's giving, you know what I mean? I don't think so. I think it's a little weird. So I don't think a pretty boy is my thing too. I like a very masculine man. I like a really masculine man. Girl, so tread lightly. I'm screaming. Okay, but he's a model, honey. That's different. And we know he's fine then. We know he's fine then. Okay? It's different. I feel like if you're like a pretty boy, but you're not getting paid for it, a little weird. A little interesting. But hey, maybe that's just me. Maybe that's just me. I was semi pretty boy and I was over it. I want you to want to like get dressed up and to do stuff like that. Like, I think that's important. I don't want a man that doesn't take care of himself. I actually wrote this down. Wait, girls. Oh my God, this is like the perfect timing. Hold on. Hold on 1 second. So my therapist, wait, this is so funny. Oh my God. I wonder if my best friend Max, if you're in this live, don't say anything, because he's always like, all you want to talk about is relationships. Whatever. I just got out of a breakup in not January, in what's the month after February? We have to watch our favorite show. And my therapist was like, you should write out like some of your non-negotiables for your next relationship. So this is my journal, you guys. If you don't know that, I'm an avid journaler. This is my 7th year of journaling. And my hopes, and I'm manifesting, one day it will be a New York Times bestseller and somebody will read it. And yeah, I'm just putting it into the world. I love to journal. Like, I can't recommend it enough too. Okay, queens. I need to find a list though. Where the fuck did I write her? I wrote a list of my 10 non-negotiables. Okay, here we are. Okay, and I'm gonna read them to you guys. Yes, I feel like journaling is so good for you. Like, I think it is literally unmatched. Okay, great. Okay, queens, from my journal directly. I put Kelly, who's my therapist, you guys, who needs to run home and change his shirt because he changes mine when he's okay. No, yeah, running home. You ain't turning the car around for the shit like that. That's crazy. Okay, y'all. Kelly asked me. Kelly's my therapist. Kelly asked me to write my deal breakers or like date stipulations down so we can discuss. So I had to discuss this with her. These are in no particular order, but let me know if you agree as I'm reading them. The first one, again, no particular order of importance, but like you get it. So date stipulations. One, not communicative. This might be number one. This and another one are tied for first place. Not replying in a timely manner, not initiating conversation, etc. I have a very firm like 24-hour rule. If you can't reply back in like a day, there's no point in us speaking. Like nobody's that busy. It's 2025. I'm not one of these dumb bitches that believes that you're like, oh my God, I'm just like so busy that like I just couldn't save it for somebody else. Okay. Second one, not inquisitive. If you don't seem interested in getting to know me, you're not asking questions. You're not just facilitating conversation. If you send everything with a period at the end and there's no question marks, what are we doing here? Because I'm not conducting an interview. So, third one, nonchalant. Ick, 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 ick. Do not make me feel like that you don't adore me, that you can't give me attention, you don't give love freely. Like it also, I kind of put in a caveat, like a man that tries to humble you, where it's like, well, I don't need to tell you you're so pretty because like everybody tells you that. Like, you know what I mean? Like everybody tells you pretty. Okay, and do you think I give a that every Joe Schmo at the gas station says I'm gorgeous? Anyway, nonchalant. Number four, not ambitious. Okay, y'all know me at this point. I've literally been on here for months. I'm a grinder. She's a hustler. I need you to be a hustler too. Okay. So not ambitious. And then I just put, do they strive for more in life? Question mark. Or as a person? Question mark. Because that can also be exactly personal growth. Okay. The next one. Number five, self-reflective. Self-reflective. Do you think about what the past taught you? Do you think about lessons that you've learned from the past? Huge ones. I love that I'm reading this at the any large shop. I'm sorry, Queen. I'm kind of just yapping. So have fun. Or like just give me a sec. Number six, not assertive. This is the one that I think is tied with the not communicative one. If he's not planning dates, bingo. When did we start buying drinks and planning dates for these men and girls? I don't know. Not me. Not if he's not planning dates, if he's not taking the lead. Number seven, girl. Yes, I live. Number seven, negative mentality. Nobody likes a victim, okay? If it's victim mentality, woe is me. Ugh, this is happening to me. This is just the worst. Like we all have bad days. We all have bad days, okay? I'm screaming. But like you can't let your bad day permeate. Me and my best friend have a saying, you have 24 hours to cry about it. We've said that since I was in high school. You have 24 hours to cry about it. Be down for a day. Life can suck. Life can be fucking miserable sometimes. So yes, cry, be sad, kick your feet for 24 hours. And then you get up, dust yourself off, keep going. So no negative mentality. Don't stay low. And I think a lot of people end up being in relationships with people that are like this and then they drag them down. Do not underestimate how much someone's negative mentality will drag you down if you're a very mentally positive person like myself. Okay, number eight. So we have two more left. Lack of confidence, insecurity. Again, another thing, we all struggle with insecurity. We all have lack of confidence at certain points. But if that is like your whole mentality and I can feel the vibes, like again, it goes back to the humbling. That all comes from insecurity. If you're just like a weirdo and you're giving very like insecure energy, I don't like that. Don't lead with your insecurity. We all have insecurities. That should be the first thing I notice about you. Number nine, angry expressions. Now, this one I don't hear a lot, and it really actually is important. Any sort of expressions of anger, so like raising your voice, throwing stuff, slamming things, any if little things become very big tumultuous expressions of anger, you can't control it and it becomes physical manifestations of anger, that's an immediate no for me. I've never had a boyfriend that yells, raises his voice, does any of that. I grew up with a dad that was very angrily expressive and would slam cabinets and doors and yell. I knew that I would never ever be able to be with a person like that. So that is a huge one. I think people sometimes look past it the first time and will be like, oh, like, you know, he just got mad once and like punched a hole in my wall and whatever. I'm sorry? He what? Y'all have some crazy ass friends. I'm not the friend. Yeah, like I'm the friend that's like, bitch, I will Baker act you. Okay? I'm calling the police. Don't try it. Very naughty. I don't think I think that might be number one. Number 10. This is the last one. Doesn't care about how he looks, you guys. Doesn't care about how he looks. Clothing, hygiene, style. I'm a Libra at the end of the day, okay? I own a clothing business. I like to be presented well. And now, do I believe that every man does get leveled up by being with a good woman? Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Oh my gosh. Yes. Queen. Okay. Everybody that I'm meeting is a Libra. I do believe that women get or men get leveled up by women, especially aesthetically, especially if you're with the right woman who's looking out for you. So yes, he doesn't need to be perfect, but he needs to be open to like, okay, yes, change, change something, babe. If you think this looks better, whatever. Like, I think there's stuff like that. So, what do we think? I don't think those are realistic. My therapist was like, oh, those are actually all solid. And I'm like, yeah, that's sad. Don't listen to people, in your life that be telling you that some things are too much. Like, I think that that's like the bare minimum kind of. So, those are them, queens. Let me know if you agree. My birthday is September 28th, you guys. September 28th, 1996. I'm a Libra sun, Sagittarius rising, Aries moon. I like having a Libra sun Aries moon, but it's definitely a lot. Oh my god, 1,000%. He's not the right one. Bing. I've never been with a bum though. Like, I'll be honest, you guys. I don't want to be that girl. I will never be the girl on the internet that's like, oh my gosh, oh, I love cancers. That's like, oh my god, this never happened to me, or I would never do this, or blah blah blah. Like, that's just not me, you know? That's not me. I've had a relationship where someone cheated on me. I feel like everybody has it all. So you never really know, girls. You never really know. Which is why I didn't really speak on the Liz thing, because I don't know. I just feel bad. I feel so bad. Cheating is so horrible and nasty and insidious, and it really grows its roots in your mentality and the way that you think as a woman when you're cheated on. So I can only imagine how much deeper that vulnerability runs whenever you're pregnant. Like, that's just a reality I would never want to experience. And truthfully, I think it's why the show Snapped exists. Like, I am not a physical person. I don't raise my voice. I'm sure as you guys can tell, like, I'm expressive, but I'm very calm, cool, collected. I like, if I'm angry, I feel like I'm silent. And then it's like, oh God, she's quiet. Like, what's tea with her? But girl, it's just, that there's a lot of, I don't even think it's trauma. I feel like just growing up the way that I grew up, I have such a big precedent on family and having kids. Like, that's why I'm 28, you guys, and I don't have any children. I've been in two very long relationships, like 6 years each. So trust me, the thing is there, but I just like the could have been is there. I just think, yes, I'll run the rose dress too. I just think you get to a point where it's like, it's scary. Like, men are scary. And it really can ruin or like make or break your life who you have a baby with. Like, I think people don't think about that. And yet I still see so many videos about like child free versus motherhood. Wait, Queen, oh my God, if you are if you guys are thinking about this, I will show you. I'll actually do you one better, babe. I'm gonna run it just as a $5 for the rose dress, you guys. Okay. Best fit for medium to large, but I'll run her for 5. So she's running now if you do want her for a little $5 holler. But who you have kids with is just like crazy. Again, best fit for medium to large, you guys. She's a little vintage LaBelle girl. I'm so glad she's getting the love because I really loved her. But I think it can make or break your life. And I've seen that like firsthand. Do you know what I mean? Like, my dad had been married 3 times and my mom had been married twice. So I feel like you just see like how other dynamics come into play, kids, etc. Ex, spouses always kind of having a say or like being a part of your world. It just really is such a huge decision. And I feel like as a Libra, I'm already so indecisive, but it genuinely scares the shit out of me to be tethered to somebody who's like either my biggest op or a hater or doesn't take the responsibility of being a dad seriously. Like, that's why I think picking is so huge. I also said this the other day on TikTok, and of course the video blew up. Part of it's like rage bait, low key, because I know people are not going to agree with me, but like I stand on it. This is why I don't go to first. The only date I will accept from a man, a first date, is dinner. Like, I would not do coffee. I won't do ice cream. I won't do any of that stuff. Like, no. If you do not ask me to a set dinner that is planned, like, you've taken the lead, this is what we're doing. You've now at least tried to garner enough of my interest in food taste so you would pick a place that's like aesthetically my vibe. Like, what if not, what are we doing here? I'm just not like, that's not my mentality. And I think a lot of people need to be like strict. Like, women need to be strict for men to fall in line. Men follow women. Don't for like, I feel like we forget that. I don't know. I know this is getting very esoteric at its core, but I am not one of those like fundamentalist females that's just like, we have to treat men like this and play games and blah 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 blah. Like, I don't know. OMG sister-in-law. Record this shit and send it to her. No, I'm kidding. But like, I don't know. I feel like we need to move away from these, like, no offense to Wizard Liz and Shara 7 and all this other shit, but like from these creators who are like, treat men this way and do this and blah blah blah. It's like, no, you just need to uphold your own standards, and the men that will hope jump the hurdles, babe, will be there. And like, frankly, the 2 longest relationships I was in were with great men that were not cheaters, very loyal, like very respectful, very good guys. So I don't know. I think when we as women fall into the belief and like fallacy and we start to think like Shira 7 or whatever, where it's like every man cheats, so get what you want and do this and do that. Like, then yeah, you're gonna attract that. But I have been with more men that have not cheated and been great. And I even had one person who I was talking to about this. be like, oh my God, well, that you know of. It's like, bitch, I knew, like, for 6.5 years, like, honey, he was not going nowhere. Like, you just have this belief system of every man cheats and whatever. And that's probably why you are attracting men that do what they do, because psychologically you've convinced yourself that that's what you deserve because everybody does it. So you have to settle for it, or you have to put up with it because every man is going to have some sort of like, honey, if women, this is what I don't think people get. And it's so simple, which is interesting. If you just read, if women can be disciplined and not have sex with every man that pursues them, when we know statistically women are far more likely to be approached and pursued sexually. If women can discipline themselves to not have sex with every person that pursues them sexually, it is fathomable and very realistic for a man to be able to do the same thing when he is pursued far less sexually. Like, I feel like that's simple. But I mean, again, people on TikTok did not agree, which is okay, which is okay. And a lot of the girls were like, I wouldn't even want to go, I wouldn't even want to go on a dinner date. I need to know if I like him first. I need to, da, da, da. I don't want to be trapped at dinner. How will I leave? What if I don't like him? Girl, girl. Wait, where am I losing you, Destiny? I would love to know. I'd love to know. I'm always open for dialogue too. I feel like one can leave a date at any point. Like, I've never been afraid to leave a dinner date if I didn't like that person, or like split the bill if I'm like, this is just a friend, like I only see you platonically. Split the bill, call it friends, and keep it what it is. But I feel like I weed men out a lot before I even agreed to go out and have dinner with them. Like, I'm not going on dinner dates every week with new men. I feel like if you're dating that way, it's maybe a bit more casual than I would date. But I also know what I want as a woman and the type of man I'm looking for. So I feel like you get very fine tuned on like what you're going to ask, and seeing the energy that they initially put out when you're first talking with them. And then you agree to go on a date from there. So don't just go on a date with any guy that asks you to dinner, okay, if you know nothing about him. But I do think that there are levels of importance to just letting a man act authentically to himself, like letting him do him, seeing if he asks you out, seeing if he asks questions on his own. Let them act authentically to them. And then you decide, is this enough for me? Does this meet my level of expectation or not? Simple. Like, don't try to force a man to do something he's not going to do, because the right man will just do it by his nature. Like, and I think maybe once you see that, you realize it. Like, that's how I feel. Once I saw like how, for example, my ex was treating me, and like by his nature, I was like, oh, there's like so many things I feel like I don't have to ask for, because I just let him move to him. And I liked it. Like, you're a good guy. You're generous by nature. You will go out of your way to pick up the bill. You don't even have to have a dialogue or conversation. Just like opening a door. Like, you don't have to tell a man to do XYZ. Like, he should just know, okay, I'm going to go open her car door or open the door to whatever. Like, you really shouldn't have to ask for anything in those ways, in my eyes, at least for me. Obviously, when it comes to like emotional needs and whatever, like, I don't believe anyone can read your mind. So you have to speak what you're needing. But I think you'll see, if you really like just sit back and let a man move, you'll see how he moves, and he will tell on himself. He will tell on himself, y'all. Like, girl. Okay, let me read what you said, because now I'm actually interested. Yes, they go for any female. Yes, I agree. They do crave attention. So no, I feel like we're actually saying the same thing, Queen. Because I agree, Destiny. I do feel like men will go for more because they are offered it less. But I don't think that that means you should have any lack of discipline. Like, sure, you have less people approaching you, but it's still like you should still have discipline, just like you're expecting your woman to. If you, as a woman, went on a date with a man and were like, yeah, I've gone on 10 dates this week because I've had 10 men ask me out, I'm sure he'd be like, oh, just like me as a woman, if a man said that to me, I'd be like, okay, he's not really serious. You know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't take you that seriously if you're going out all the time like that. It's like, right now you're just kind of outside. I don't know how serious you are about finding like one person that you're really interested in? Agreed. Oh, we've been talking about that lately, about approaching, like you approaching versus men approaching. And I used to feel very differently about it. 50-50, I do not believe in. I'll say that. I'll say that. And I don't think it's going to be for the reasons that you guys think. I don't believe in 50-50 because I don't believe anything in life is 50-50. Like, think about if you get sick, or you're at work or whatever. I think that your partner and you are constantly in the pendulum balance of picking up weight where the other leaves off. Like, and some days you both have like 30% to give. So I just think 50-50 is like an invalid argument in my eyes because it's never even, you know? And I think especially with women as nurturers, as caretakers, as just embodying feminine energy. Now, every human being has masculine and feminine energy in them in different quantities. So it's not like we're just women and this is it. It is just, I think, as people who typically have more femininity about them and feminine energy in them, you end up being more of a nurturer, a provider, a caretaker, etc. So I don't think 50-50, at least I've not seen it. If you're in a 50-50 relationship and it works for you, like sound off in the comments, you know? I have yet to really see it work out to where both partners really believe that 50-50 is like the balance for them. You know what I mean? I don't feel like life is 50-50. I think there's always going to be give and take. So you have to find somebody that thinks about you before they take, you know, they're considerate. Like, okay, I know she's having a bad day. I know she's doing this. Or even like, I know her plate's full. Let me make sure she's not like, I'll take this off of her plate because I know she's dealing with this, that, and the third. So it's really more consideration of a question to me, or a question of consideration versus a question of 50-50 and like you guys, you know, things being even. I think if you are looking for any relationship to be even, you will be shocked, especially as you get further into it. I don't know how long you guys have dated people or whatever, but like having had to dated two people for long amounts of time, I feel like it just really reiterates that like you have to find somebody who just thinks about you and considers you, because it will never be even. Like I feel like there's just no such thing as even, down to like how much you both make, unless you both make like the same salary and you have the same amount of time, or a job that even like gives you more flexibility. Like there's just, it's impossible. It's really hard. I don't know how people do it with kids for real. Like it's obviously, unless like you're married and maybe you have everything like combined already, but like even people that like co-parent and stuff, I'm like, how do you even just like split who does what and who pays for what? Like it's stressful, y'all. It's stressful. Yeah. No, I think a man will always tell on himself. That's why I say, like, you guys have to let men do men. Like, so many women get caught up in explaining themselves and explaining what they want. And I want you to treat me this way. And I want you to act like this. And da da da. And it's like, have you ever thought about why you're doing that? Like, you're doing it because you're not getting it from him, because he doesn't want to do it. Like, it really is that simple. Now, do I believe in the idiom if he wanted to, he would? I don't. I do not believe that that is a universal concept. I think that there's some instances, but if I think about myself, there's plenty of things I want to do that I can't or haven't or just like won't do. So, I don't know. I don't believe in that, but I do believe that if you let somebody like just take a step back and you're not nagging and pushing and trying to always get like, how do they do this? Or I want you to do this, whatever. You'll see, like, again, you'll just be able to see in a man's energy if he's considerate of you, if he thinks of you, if he is like, okay, I'm interested in you. Like, I don't know. I feel like it really can be that simple sometimes. There will always be issues. Yes. I agree. I think that you need to talk about what your needs are and be very vocal with your partner. And obviously, it's a red flag if they can't talk about it. But especially with money nowadays and stuff, like y'all, exactly. Like if you like have to have two people households, it's a lot, and it's a lot of responsibility. So I can only imagine with children adding to that responsibility. It's like it just becomes a lot. The first fight and first trust really reveals true character. Bam. Bam. Okay, yes. Oh my God, wait, is your man on here? Stop. I love when y'all will play this and be like, my man's in the background, or he's saying XYZ. I'm like, ooh, not me getting clocked by the kings. Okay, add into it, because I actually do love hearing men's perspectives. I have two very close male friends, like platonic male friends. And I love it. I love the perspective. Like I love it, honestly. Um, Ooh, yes, babe. I feel like, see, this is the thing. Let's talk about addictions with men. This is very pertinent. If your man is addicted to something, obviously check yourself first, because I've been like I love to smoke weed or things like that. Ooh, I probably need to be careful about how I say that on whatnot, because I don't want to get in trouble. To the green to garden, we'll say to garden. And like, for example, that became something in my relationship that my boyfriend was like, okay, I'm not really a huge, like, I don't love that. So I do think there's like levels of respect. Like you kind of do have to, especially in a long-term relationship, like you can't be like, fuck it, this is what I want to do. Like, no, at the end of the day, you're building a life with somebody. So you guys kind of have to consider. Gambling would be hard though, because I don't like wasted money. So it's like, I think that would be a difficult one to overcome. He said, y'all say y'all are independent. Do you still want men to open the door? Girl, yes. The fuck? We shouldn't even have to ask for that. That's crazy. That's crazy. Of course. Honey, I have done several videos. I literally need you guys to go. I'm putting my TikTok in the chat. Everybody needs to go look at it because I need you guys to weigh in. I have had these conversations. You guys beg me for podcasts and stuff. Y'all, I have these conversations on TikTok all the time. And I will go live and yap there because again, I kind of get penalized on for just yammering and not selling stuff. So if you want more like lives like this, I do go live on TikTok and like yammer. And I've made videos and stuff like that. This is the thing. This is the thing. It depends on you as a woman. I have never, and the woman you're dating, I have never portrayed to be or acted like the girl that was Miss Independent. I never am the one that says I hate a man. I don't think I don't need a man. I don't think I don't want a man. Like I love men. I love dick. I love it all. You know? Are there bad men in the world? Yes. But do I believe that there are great men in the world? Of course. I've always been more traditional though. So I think it depends on you. Like I've always from the jump, and I mean traditional in the sense that like I like a more masculine in his masculine energy man. I like to be more feminine and soft. Transparently, you guys, I literally have like a dominant masculine chart as far as like masculine placements, Libra, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Like literally I think I have maybe one or two feminine placements. So I can be a very assertive, like forward girl. And that's something I've had to work on. But that's something I love, I think, about being with a masculine man is he makes you feel that way. Like you step into your feminine that way. So yeah, I definitely like you will be opening doors. You are taking out the garbage. You are paying you. Like you're paying for dinner and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So it's not that he doesn't get treated. Like obviously I would like always take my exes to dinner or like I don't know. My ex we would do things like he would pay for dinner. I would leave the tip if I had like cash or stuff or like take him to certain dinners, pay for movies, like experiences. So I think it is like a catch and go, but I think there's certain little things that a man should consistently do in your relationship. Just to show that he cares, like, and to keep you in that feminine. For example, my ex did not give a fuck about making the bed. You guys, I make my bed every single day. She's made. So I like it was really important to me. Now I used to get up earlier than him, but every day when I came home, he would have the bed made. So I think there's just little concessions that he can make to show like I care about you, I care what you think, and I care about things that are important to you, even if like he doesn't give a shit about them. You know? I think it's important, you guys. I really do. Oh yeah. So if they don't need a man and stuff, I mean again, that's never been my ethos. I genuinely think if you're that, yes. Oh my gosh. This is a little vintage Armani moment. She's just a little simple black wrap top. This is what she looks like in the back too. But yeah, she's like a little simple wrap top from Armani. The wisdom. Oh my god, stop you guys. I love you guys so much. I will, Patty. I will. I just feel like there's so much that can be learned. And honestly, yes, I will sell you the 5. The heart trust for 5. We'll do her. And honestly, Queen, it's literally just because it's you. Because you know I would not be letting her go. This is so Betsy coded. But for you, here you are, love. She's ready for you. Oh, you're gonna have to fight for her, Rebel. But yeah, no, she's good. Thank you, Queens. She's marked a size 11. She was best fit for like a medium up to a large. She's super, super cute though. I love, and she has all these little hearts. She is a little baby doll tie too. She's cute. She gives me Betsy Johnson vibes, which is why I really loved her. I appreciate you, Queens. But yes, I don't know, you guys. It's so interesting. There's so much to talk about with dating and like I love you too, boo, and I hope you love this dress. With dating and like, I don't know, just men. I don't think you should be the girl though, which is why again I don't agree with like the Shira 7 and like even some of Liz's videos. Like I like women empowerment. I think that we should be empowered within ourselves, but I don't think it should ever come at the cost of being like fuck men, fuck this, blah blah blah. Like you do need, I don't know. Like I love relationships. I love like being in relationships, especially with good men. Like I do believe that partnership is always going to be better. Like you can build more with someone, especially with, a man that has the right head on his shoulders and has the same heart as you and kind of like mentality going into a relationship. So I'm never going to say that. Not, no, that's for you to decide. I'm confused to what's going on. We're like yammering, honestly, and selling clothes. Welcome to it. I need to put that as like the rich girl vintage slogan. I'm confused about what's going on because honestly, I'd be yammering and then someone will be like, hey, can I see that top? And I'm like, sure. Sorry, I've been talking about relationships for 5 hours. But I love you guys nonetheless. You guys always give me such a platform to just be honest and speak my mind. I promise the podcast is coming back. I know everybody's asked me about it. Literally every live, I have a handful of you guys. It kind of gives me anxiety. Like I put it, if you're interested in the episodes that have already been released, go to my Instagram. Rich Girl Vintage, or it's at Rich Girl Curated on IG. If you go to the link in that bio, you'll have my link tree. You can find the podcast, you can find my Instagram, etc., and listen to the episodes that I've uploaded thus far. But yeah, it's exciting. I love talking about relationships. I love talking about everything, like people. I just always aspire to be a better person, to help people. I love to talk. I've always worked in like roles like that, so I don't know. I just enjoy it, you guys. Um, Helping him too. I don't know. It's a tough situation. I feel like you can only help somebody that wants to help themselves, though. Read the topic of addiction. So, I mean, I have not been in a relationship transparently with anybody that has been, addicted or has issues in those ways. So, I don't feel qualified to speak on it. But this is what I'll say. I feel that if you can't help anyone until they want to help themselves, like even in other situations in my life that maybe don't deal with addiction, but they still deal with, people just dealing with certain things, you can only really lead a horse to water. You can't make them drink. And it is really sad. It is really sad. Otherwise, I think they can really drag you down. It's really unfortunate. I see this a lot on the ambitious realm, I would say, with like people I had casually dated, never with like a boyfriend. But yeah, like even with, I think there's so many minuscule things like that in your life that like if you allow it, people will drag you down. And I'm not to say necessarily on that situation specifically, but I would hate to see you, yeah, get into a different situation because of it. Yeah, exactly. Like he has to be willing to change. It's really hard. And honestly, it's really hard to keep no, yes, I'll show you the dresses really quick. The only one that I have left, my queen, I'll show you the last few. This is one of the last ones, honey. Well, and I'll run all of them. I was gonna say I do have some tops too. She's a medium, but yeah, she has this beautiful crochet at the bottom. She's a little in Moda International. She's a tank dress. You can see she's like a black like jersey tank. She's gorgeous though. I love the crochet. I'm just gonna run all of them, you guys. But we're gonna continue to yammer. She is running if you would like. She's made out of 100% cotton. Made out of cotton. A little cotton mini dress. But yeah, she's super, super cat. Oh my gosh, literally! I would love for that. I genuinely, you guys, I don't really have a ton of guests. I've had one guest. You can check her out. She's a really cool model. She's one of my friends from high school, but she's modeled for like OVO, Skims, Misguided, Princess Polly. Like she works for huge brands. Thank you so much, Lola Land. Um, and yeah, just really interesting conversation about she's mixed like me. So just about race, about where we grew up, high school, her getting into like a really huge, obviously, industry. She's now married, obviously, to like an NFL player and stuff. But yeah, I would love that. Like, seriously, I will be reaching out to you now because I'm down. I love having guests on my podcast. I just don't typically have a lot of them. Thank you again for your purchase, my queen. But no, you guys, I love to yammer. I love to talk. I feel like I'm just, again, it's the Sagittarius in me. I feel like I'm a very spiritual person. I'm a very psychological person. Like, I think very deeply about a lot. I don't know. I don't know which motherfucking placement it is. I don't have any more designer today. I had Armani and I had some Ed Hardy, but I do not have any other designer pieces. I can show you a few of the tops that I still have left. Please promo, Hannah. Enjoy. I was gonna say I did sell the Armani. I will flash the tops for my queen. So let's go through all of them. They're all different sizes. I also side note you guys. I think I've said this once or twice. I don't know. This is a little Zimmerman moment. She's a little Zimmerman girl. I'm going to be putting her in the buy it now so you can purchase her. She will not be like retail price because I paid like full price for her. If you know about Zimmerman. I spent an army of like, but you guys are going to get her at a crazy deal. So I am just no longer aware of her, but I just wanted to note that. Check out the buy it now. She will be listed today, girl. Okay, queen. Quick fire tops. I'm going to run. I'm stating through it. I don't know. Okay, this is also something that I think is really emphasized for some reason. Our our generation, our society, let me say that our society assumes that because somebody's older or if somebody's well off, that's a sign of emotional maturity. It's really not. It's really not. It's crazy because some of the wealthiest people I know are like the least emotionally mature. You know what I mean? This is a little vintage pleated moment from Pandora Casuals. She's just a cute little, look at the back, you guys. The pleats. Such a gorgeous little tie front. This is best for a medium to a large. Medium to large, you guys. I'm going to run everything now for $5. So if you want it, snag it. Medium to a large, girls. But I don't believe that. I feel like it doesn't work out that way. I feel like more often than not, the wealthier you are and or the older you are. Thank you, queens, for your bids. I appreciate you. She's such a good little top. I don't know. I've not found that. Thank you so much, Patty. I've not found that. Yes. So I think that you sometimes some men can overcompensate that way, like they throw themselves into work to avoid actually having to do like the emotional work and excavation within themselves. It's very interesting. It needs to be fucking studied, honestly. The pipeline to like millionaire to like emotionally closed off. But sigh. Yeah, age is but a number, you guys. Honestly, age is but a number. Age is but a motherfucking number. Okay. Yes. No, thank you, Queen. Money will not buy happiness. Yes. 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 Amen, girl. I feel like you just have to learn that emotional maturity is probably the biggest and most valuable thing a relationship can have or a person can bring to a relationship. That's really what I would say. Like, really, if I really had to think about it, I have, how much do I want to say? I don't, my ex is not on social media. He doesn't like, I don't want to steal his business because he's a very private person, but he did extremely well for himself. And I don't think, and he is a great person, very generous, very kind, just like a good man, you know? Obviously, I think you're probably like, okay, well, why are you not dating him then still? Obviously there's like other things that go to compatibility, but I think it is a really important thing as women, and why I don't like the rhetoric around sprinkle sprinkle and all this, to make everything so predicated on money. So many women will stay in areas or be with men they don't fucking like, that don't respect them or whatever, like whatever, just because of coin. And it is really sad. It's so sad. That's why I don't like the creators that make like content like that. Like, he needs to spend this much and you need to be asking for XYZ, and if he's not doing this, that, and the third, then you deserve this. And it's like, there's not enough emphasis on the emotional intelligence, on the emotional, reflection and self, that's what we should be, I feel like, having a higher level of expectation for a man. Not really like, is he buying me bags and purses and, like, is he like treating me out and he doesn't do XYZ and he's not like spending this much money. Like, it really shouldn't be about the money. And unfortunately, even after, how do I want to say this? Even after leaving my boyfriend, there were several people in my life that were like, are you sure? Because of the monetary piece, I think. Like, I, didn't have to work. I could do this full time and do whatever and like think about, like not think about money or bills or things like that. And there were a lot of people that challenged me if I really wanted to leave. And I wouldn't say it was only because of finances, but I knew a big portion of it was like, well, your life is so comfortable. Like, you really can't make it work, sort of a way. And that's scary to me as women. Like, it was scary to me that other women would say stuff like that to me, because it just made me see their mentality that like, you put those sort of materialistic pieces above truthfully like what should be most important, which is like the emotional intimacy and connection you have with that person. Like, it really shouldn't be what they're providing for you in that way. So I don't know. I think there's a lot that needs to be rethought through around those sort of pieces. Like, why am I expecting all of this out of a man? One, obviously I don't date bumps, You see the roster over here, okay? And it was all giving big bank. Okay. The card was never getting declined. But I don't think like my ex was never. Yes, I got you. I got you. I got you. My ex was never like, here's a Chanel bag, here's this, here's that. Like, he's not a sugar baby. You're a sugar daddy. Like, I think I don't know. People get confused nowadays. I'm like, are you wanting a sugar daddy or are you wanting a boyfriend? Because I don't know. Mark to size small, you guys, can fit into a small up to a medium. She's this gorgeous pleated cotton material. Again, running everything. She's running, if you do need her, this cutie little pleated blouse. Obviously, a really cute little fairy blouse. She has little ruffles. She is a true paper tag, so she's true vintage too. Just a little cutie summer moment. Oh my gosh, exactly. Like, that's what I don't understand. And honestly, like, any man that I've dated that has been of means, you guys, like, literally, and I'm talking like, I feel like I'm trying to be so cautious. I'm talking like very much of means. Like, you're doing very well for yourself. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not talking like, oh, he has money, but it's like, you're doing really well. Like, I don't have to worry. I wouldn't ever have to worry. They don't want someone who's not doing shit. Like, they liked me for a reason, because I was ambitious, or was this crazy, because I am ambitious. Like, I feel like they want a woman that like wants more for themselves, has something going on. You know what I mean? Like they like that. They want someone who's driven and smart. And like I think just being beautiful was like the cherry on top. Like, oh wow, she's beautiful, but she's articulate and she likes to read and she learns and she owns her own business and she is doing this in the corporate world. Like I feel like that's why I was always able to date men of that caliber, because I wasn't just like, oh my god, I want, buy me this bag and I want to go to dinner and whatever. Like that, they're not going to keep you around either. Like I don't know. I guess it doesn't make sense to me how people build or think they'll build like relationships based off of that. Okay, Queen, a little bee darling. She is for small medium queen. She's a cute little tie front little butterfly blouse. But yeah, it's a very interesting topic. I think a lot of people, this is what the sides look like. I think a lot of people get like offended sometimes when I talk about it, but I do think there's like an onus on both of them. Thank you, Abby, my love. She is so cute. She's a little tie front girl and she is kind of iridescent, you guys. Like I hope you see that. So cute. Thank you, Abby. Thank you for your purchase. Also 111. I feel like I needed to see that. I love that. No. And let me say this. Well, let's talk about it because sugar daddies, we could talk about it at length, but I want to talk about the financial thing really quick. So I agree. And even if you were with the most generous man, you need to have your own. Period. 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 Learn through me, and I'll be vulnerable here. I obviously moved to Dallas, Texas with my ex. He paid for our move here, etc. We've been together for 3.5 years. In total, 6.5. But for the last 3.5 years, we had dated. We went through a period of separation. And generous man, like literally great person, not financially controlling, not like weird, very supportive, whatever. But even in going through that breakup, it's not like the person's like, oh, let me help you get an apartment, let me help you do this, whatever. Like you still need money to leave. And that's why sometimes when people who are in like situations where it's hard, or some people can be very critical, like, why don't you leave this person, whatever, it's like, because it's very real. I spent thousands of dollars to move, like thousands within 2 weeks of having to like break. So I feel like when you are choosing to leave, like you don't have that option if you don't have any money, if you don't have any means, if you hadn't been working. Like if I hadn't been working or like saving up and doing all those things, like I feel like I'm very smart with my money now. I did not grow up that way. If we want to do like an investing and what we do with our money thing, I'd love to, because I'm even like recalibrating now. Um, but I feel like a lot of women are fine with it and will be like, oh my God, literally, yes, I have some medium and some large, my love. Some women will even be like, I'll show you this one next. Oh, it's okay. Like he said he'll take care of me after, like he'll pay this or whatever. And it's like you just need to be able to have your own free will. And I think even if he is a nice, great, amazing guy, like money is really powerful, period. Like just is. It really is. Even if he is a great person. Like Mark's a size large queen, but she measures to the measurements of a size medium. She's a little vintage fashion bug. She's a little cutie. She's super cute. She's running now if you need her. She is unlined, and then she just has a little shelf bra at the very top. So she's lined at the very top, and then you can see like at the bottom here, she's kind of unlined. So cute. Thank you so much, Patty. I think that you get to a point where you have to be like, okay, I just always need to make sure like I'm taking care of myself. And that's just what I think it's important. Oh, see, that's a completely like my love. That is a completely different situation, Jessica. That's hard. That's really, really hard. I'm sorry you're going through so much, dude. Even with your bae and with your parents. I'm really sorry to hear that. That sounds like a lot. So I will definitely keep you in my prayers, babe. Like, that's a lot. There's a lot happening right now, just in the freaking world, in life, planetary, if you really want to get meta with it. Y'all know I love a good zodiac talk. I love a good girl. A lot is going on. It's a lot. Oh my gosh, 1,000%. Emotionally, psychologically, you guys. I feel like, it is such a beautiful thing. It is such a beautiful thing to be able to have family and friends and things like that. Like, oh my God. It's crazy. This is this one. She's best fit for a large to an XL. She is new with tags too. So she has her OG tag, never been worn, but she's like the cutest little fuzzy little, almost like fuzzy Sherpa style moment. I just think she's so cute. But again, she's marked an XL, best fit for a large. Pit to pit was 19 to 23. 19 to 23 on her. I'll run if you need her again. Large to XL. Could fit almost up to 2XL because she is very stretchy, but she's just the cutest little moment. And I'll show the black long sleeve after. 1,000%, babe. I'd be singing like Okay, at some point, just be like, shut up, Janae. It makes me question so much stuff, dude. I'm Jessica. I really am sorry. I feel like that's so much to have to deal with. They go through, girl. Okay, several long sleeves here. Oops, several long sleeves. Let me put this over here. Orange and white. Here she is, my love. She's a little vintage pink lily girl. She's marked as small, but she could fit up to a size medium as well. She does have some stretch. She's a little baby doll blouse, so I don't know if you can see the pleats in the camera, but she does cut under your bust, so she's a little baby doll girl. And then she has these gorgeous little sleeves. Super, super cute. Again, she's like a pleated cotton, so you can see she's a really thin pleated mesh. I'll run if you need her. Everything will fall into place. I was literally thinking the same thing. Everything will happen the way that it is meant to be. But I do agree, like it can be hard in the meantime, you guys. I think it's just best, it really is best for you to have your own. Like, trust me, I used to, I feel like really believe like, thank you so much. And even as like a traditional girly, I mean, I've told you guys, I like a traditional man. Like I like a man that wants to like be the leader and pay the bills and do whatever. Obviously, like you can still pay towards bills. Like I'm not expecting him to pay like all the bills, but like you get what I'm saying. Um, so I think that it can be good, but I do think you should still always have something, especially if you have children. Like, oh my God, I don't know if any bone in me would allow me to have a child with someone, even if I was married, and not work. I don't know. And trust me, this comes from somebody who like really thought for a while, like I wanted to be a stay-at-home mom. I was like, oh, that's what I'll do, da, da, da. Like I can do my little thing. No, it just makes me realize, like, honestly, I think you never put all your eggs in one basket like that. Like, even if you have the perfect marriage and whatever, I think it would take tenure, meaning like length of time in that relationship for me to be like, okay, cool. Like I can, like I trust that you are like going to really do what you need to do and step up. And because again, you like men out here, I don't know. They be getting you pregnant and ditching, girl. I don't know what's going on. I'm seeing like TikTok scares me. Does TikTok scare you guys to have kids? If you don't have kids yet, like I'm scared. Thank you, Queen. Because it scares the shit out of me, okay? The videos I be seeing, so scary. I'm like, okay, okay, like it's giving scary. Because I feel like you see so many men that like don't take it seriously, which is why I think it's just so important to like talk and be open. Like, y'all, I'm on first dates, like, so what's tea, What's going on? What do you really want out of life? What do you like? Allow a man to expose himself, and he will. And he will. You'll see the men that really are actually truly wanting to be. My therapist said something really important. Let me start there. There is a difference between a man who wants a wife and a baby and a man that wants to be a husband and a father. There is a difference. And I feel like that will never leave my brain. There's a difference between a man who wants a wife and a baby, and there's a difference between a man that wants to be a husband and a father. And I think that's really important. And I feel like that needs to be written on a t-shirt somewhere. And again, I think men will move in that. Like if he's barely takes care of you, bitch, what makes you think he's gonna take care of a kid? He doesn't even buy you anything. He's complaining about taking you out to dinner once a week. Yeah, shout out to your therapist. Yes. Shout out Kelly, my girl. She's actually my age. She's 29. She's really cool. I wanted a new therapist here in Dallas that I could go see it like in real life. And girl, it's so good. She helps me really like see through things. I mean, also listening to a lot of podcasts, you guys. I listened to the Mel Robbins podcast, Diary of a CEO. What else? There's a really fire podcast. Let me put it in the chat. This is one of my favorite ones because they answer letters from anonymous guests. It's called Just Break Up. It's about relationships. It's about so much stuff, like a myriad of things. But they answer letters, anonymous or not, from people writing in about just all things. A lot to do with like relationships, not just romantic though, like platonic, coworkers, parents, etc. A myriad of different things, and then they give advice on it. So it's kind of like a self-help one, but they're two really amazing people. They've gone through so much therapy. They're both Geminis, so I feel like it's just such a good like. They're both queer as well, which is really cool. So it's a really good podcast. I could not recommend it enough. I love my Geminis. Me too, dude. I have so many book recommendations. Let me show you actually on the root of what here. We're literally right here. What I read last. I'll show you the two. Woo! That are really amazing. This book would probably be the one I would recommend the most right now. So good. Screenshot this by her. Very good. It's a collection of essays from Cheryl Strayed. She used to be, well, she's been a best-selling author. Cheryl Strayed has, but she used to write under the pseudonym Sugar because she used to write she used to answer an advice column in like a very local newspaper. But she's like a New York Times best-selling author, so she didn't want to go by her author like name that she was known by, so she went by Sugar. So people would like write in whatever. It's all these different essays, you guys, and advice columns that she's written. This is the essay that changed my life. It literally let me know I needed to leave my relationship. T. Um, it's called The Hurt That Lives There. It is so good. If you are considering even leaving a relationship, if you've had that thought, if you're like, is there something else out there for me? You need to get this book and you need to read The Hurt That Lives There. This is what the book is. Tiny Beautiful Things by Cheryl Strayed. Super, super good though. And just this essay is really good. Like really fucking good. And her, yeah. Dude, it's just it'll make me cry if I reread it. But it's such a it's just I feel like it's a universal experience when a woman just for any woman in a relationship, like you've had that when you've been in a relationship that maybe you know is not serving you anymore, or you know it's time to leave, and you have that little voice that's like, oh, like, you know, this isn't for you. It really speaks to that, like, which I feel like again is universal to all women in relationships or who have been in relationship with somebody that whatever. But she's basically answering, so you can see she'll put like Dear Sugar and then they write in. So she put three different women's letters together. So you can read about three different women who kind of wrote in around, should I leave my relationship, whatever. And then she chooses to answer all of their letters together. And it is just so good. It is just so freaking good. So yeah, I would say this is probably like the one I would recommend right now. But there's so many like several amazing books. These are the last two I really read kind of as well. This is a classic. Bell Hooks, really, really good, really, really notable. Super, super, super. And then this is one, I actually got to meet her, Victoria Hudgens. She's one of my favorite poets. So yeah, these are some really good ones though. Like I love a good book, girl. I love a good book. Y'all know it. Let me put these back. I did read Joan Rivers' book, Enter Talking, too, recently. That was really good. I like autobiographical books like that. I love reading about people's lives. So Joan Rivers was a good one. I really like her. I look up to her a lot. She's a very smart woman. Love me some Belle. Coco, what's up? What was the poetry? The poetry was called Make Believe by Victoria Hutchins. She is somebody that I found actually through TikTok, and then through that journey, I saw her starting to write her book. So it was really interesting. And yeah, so she wrote an entire book of poems that she's collected, and there's so many good ones, dude. But yeah, it's called Make Believe. I got to meet her because she did a book signing here. Yes, here. And honestly, I'm glad you're supporting her because she really is like so cool. She did a book signing here in Dallas. So I got to meet her. And she put, Janae, keep hoping. She was so sweet. Like, people will say, like, don't meet your idols, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, no, she was so cool. And this was like right after my breakup. So I feel like it was really like everything I know about love. Is that by Esther Perel? Who is that by? I feel like I've heard that title. But yeah, it's really good. There's a lot of good ones. Like, for example, oh, it's so good. There's just so I need you guys to read these. There're just so many good. There's so many good. I love poetry though. Like I'm such a poetry slut. Everything I know about love. Is it by the Gottmans or is it about Esther Perel? I feel like I've heard that title before. Do you share it? Because I wonder. Dolly Adderton is also an autobiography. Oh, okay. Sure. Dolly Adderton. Let me screenshot that. Okay, cool. Dolly Alderton. I love that. You should. I think that is so beautiful. Like to put pen to paper. You guys know I love that. I don't write a ton of poetry, but I do like to read it. I just journal, I think a little bit more autobiographical, but I do wonder, I think I might be able to do something like that. I do think it's beautiful. I love reading poetry. Oh, you guys, fabulous. Oh my God, Sydney, wait, that's actually really cute. Are we soul sisters? Literally. Yes, you can promo. Okay, guys, throw promos in the chat because I'm honestly gonna get it off. I have to go number I didn't need to share that, but I did. Okay. I have to go. I know. I know. I think I might come back on a little bit later. I'm going to package these up, take them to the post office because I am going to ship everything out to motherfucking day for my girls. And then I'll probably come back on a little bit later and do just like a yammer. I am going to have a show tomorrow, you guys, too. So, yes. Bookmark for a closet clean out with everything. Yes. Bookmark shows, you guys, if you have some shows in the chat. Oh my god, my lips, you guys. No one was gonna be like, Janae, the fucking crusties. Like, ugh. Oh my god. Y'all have me out here. My ups. I'm kidding. Okay, y'all. Literally, I can't believe that. This is so embarrassing. Thank you so much. I'm trying to distract you with the skin. Also, side tea, because you guys love to ask me about, like, oh my god, guys, what the fuck is on my lips? Like, did I put glue on here? I do sleep with mouth tape, so I think sometimes that works against me. Like, low key, if you sleep with mouth tape, do you feel like you have a lot of dead skin on your lips? Because I do. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like my mouth gets, anyway, from the mouth tape. But yeah, we'll talk about like products and stuff like that too. Because you guys always ask me like stuff I use. I just found some really good teeth whitening. So I feel like my teeth are looking whiter. I'm gonna be doing more. Not me with like, not me hiding my lip. Anyway, okay, I need to get the fuck out of here. I love you guys. I'll see you guys in a little bit. Have a fabulous day, slay. Let's raid somebody. Let's raid somebody. Oh, Costura-san. Let's raid my girl.